Welcome guys to Aurawest Tarot, and today we're going to be doing the person that's most on your mind. Yes, we'll be doing that. Alright, for the format for this video, we'll be looking at how your person feels towards you. And this is a person, just to remind you, that should be a romantic interest of some sort. Okay, it's not going to be your mom, your dad, your grandpa. This is obviously somebody that you have romantic feelings for. So we'll look at how they feel towards you, how you feel towards them, how they see you, how you see them, their intentions towards you, and finally, an outcome. Yes. Now, for this video, the court cards, meaning the pages, the knights, the queens, the kings, those are going to be considered energies. Okay? There is a reason for this. I also just want to give a shout out to our donators here. I think I had Sabrina. There was a couple other ones. I'll list them in the timestamps, but I really do appreciate your donations to the channel. It really does help, and some of that money did go to a brand new deck. So thank you very much, folks. I don't know, why does this look tight kinked a little bit? There we go. Lastly, the timestamps will be down in the comment section down below. Okay, just look for my name. It's going to be the highlighted Aurawest Tarot, and then just click the show more info, and you'll see all the zodiacs there. And it should, you can just click to whatever zodiac sign you want to go to. Okay, we do have some candles here, some incense lit. I've already shuffled the decks. We'll be using the Gilded Standard Royale version for the main deck and the Standard Edition for the clarifications of this video. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please send it to Aurawest Tarot. I put if you just go to the About Me section, there will be the donation link there if you wish to donate, and also, obviously, the email if you have any comments or concerns. Okay, now just remember one last thing. Not every story is going to apply to every single situation. It's just impossible to get everyone's possible story. So please don't flame me in the comments if it's not your situation. Don't make things that don't apply to your life apply. Okay, if it's not your story, perhaps I'm not picking up on your energy, and there might be a better tarot reader out there that is picking up your energy, and you may need to visit their channel and just check it out. Sometimes that's the case. Okay, people fall on and off with storylines all the time, so sometimes I'll pick up on what's going on, and other times not so much. But without further ado, I've shuffled all the zodiac signs, so we're going to be starting with Leo, and I will be writing timestamps down in the comment for the comment section. That's what I'm doing over here, just writing the timestamps down. Alright, there's nothing special on the left side. Oh, probably the right side of the table if you're watching this video. Alright, what do we got for the zodiac sign of Leo, please? Tell me about the person that's most on Leo's mind, please. Can I get 2 cards for the person that's most on Leo's mind? How do they feel towards Leo? 2 cards describing that person's feelings, please. Zodiac sign of Leo. So we get the Page of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse. So we have Leo energy in a Leo reading and general air energy. How does Leo feel towards the person that's most on Leo's mind? What do we need to know? Our tigers. It's not really tigers. It's a line. Just go with it. Clarify the 6. Ooh, I had some cards drop out. There's too many though, so I'm going to put them back. So let's clarify. Clarify the 6 of Wands in reverse. Why is the person that's most on Leo's mind? Why are they feeling the 6 of Wands in reverse? What do I need to know? Why are they feeling 6 of Wands in reverse towards Leo and their feelings? Leo, this is a person here that in their feelings, we have Page of Swords in reverse, suggesting this person might just be spying on you, keeping tabs on you, but at the same time not really talking with you. Okay? There's something that shut this person off. What? I don't know. Could have been an argument, potentially a breakup. 6 of Wands in reverse does suggest that this person in their feelings feels that there is a disconnect between you two, where they don't really feel that this situation is being, there's nothing to really celebrate in the situation. And I know this for a fact because the star is in reverse, indicating that whatever they were manifesting the situation to transpire, to grow into, it's not happening. Okay, this person might have had big hopes and dreams that maybe, if this is an ex for some of you, that you would reconnect and things would blossom. Okay, for others of you, this might be a brand new person. It's very hard for me to tell. Okay, whatever the case is, this person's losing faith very quickly in their feelings towards the situation. You, on the other hand, are Two of Swords, upright, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. This does suggest here, Leo, that, one, you are in decision. Okay? About what? I don't know. We'll clarify in a second here. The Hermit in reverse does talk about that you might be in some degree of isolation, withdrawal from this person, may not also be talking with this person, okay? There might be a big decision looming on your head, whether or not you even want to, A, deal with this person, B, try and mend the situation. Okay? It might be too far gone, which is probably what's causing that withdrawal energy. Clarify the Two of Swords upright. Why is Leo feeling the Two of Swords upright towards the person that's most on Leo's mind? Lovers in reverse. There you go. This is a situation, Leo, that's quite honestly, I think it's hit a rock, a big rock. And it's caused everything to come to a grinding halt. And I think neither one of you, probably because it's possible that, you know, both of you kind of feel in some context that, you know, the other contributed to things going sour in some way or another, or they're just not putting the effort in. But you have to remember that the other person's probably thinking that too. So, but whatever the case is, this reading so far is indicating there is a disconnect going on. We had a card just drop out. Star. When we have the Star in reverse, it was kind of flopping around, so I don't know. I'll put it to the side and we'll see if that shows anything. So we got Aquarius, a lot of air energy here. Libra energy, Virgo energy, Gemini energy. Once again, a lot of air energy here, Leo. Alright, how does the person is most on Leo's mind? How does that person see Leo at this time? What do I need to know? Do I need to know? Is it a crazy person? A UFO, potentially? Somebody that's stuck in you? Possible. This person, I'm kidding. This person, Leo, is seeing you as Eight of Cups in reverse, suggesting that this person feels that you are clinging to the situation more than they are. Once again, don't take it personally. This is how someone else sees it. Doesn't mean to say it's true or not. How does Leo see the person that's most on Leo's mind? What do we need to know? Got Magician in reverse, probably suggesting that there was once again no forward movement in this situation. How does Leo see the person that's most on Leo's mind? What do we need to know? Ace of Cups in reverse is corroborating right back to the Lovers in reverse here, Leo. So this situation is not going anywhere, it's stale. Unfortunately, there's a loss of passion in this situation. And what's weird is that I think to some extent, Leo, there's certain things you're probably wanting out of this situation that you're not getting. This could be an unrequited love situation for a small portion of you. And I'm going to say that only because of what I'm seeing on the board here. And so you'll know if that's your situation. Please, for God's sakes, don't apply things that don't apply to you. You'll know immediately when I say that it's your situation. Okay, but I'm sensing it could be. What is the person that's most on Leo's mind? What is this person's intentions towards Leo? What do I need to know? Perhaps buy Leo a brand new car and a bottle of champagne to smooth things over. Not likely, but possible. Yeah. This person's going to release the situation here. We've got the Five Cups upright and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This does suggest that this person is going through emotions, number one. Number two, is disappointed with how things turned out. Hence the Star in reverse. Once again, in their feelings, indicating, and going to the Six of Wands. Let's not forget that, indicating this person is a total loss. That was wish fulfillment gone wrong here, Leo. Okay. If you're wondering, this person is absolutely, they're not happy with the situation, how it turned out, Leo. So don't think if this person's giving you the cold shoulder, which the Page of Swords in reverse could be a stubborn energy, somebody that is possibly and potentially giving you a cold shoulder. It's coming from an emotional upset that this situation didn't go how it was supposed to go, and therefore, I'm upset. Okay? But maybe I feel I need to release the situation. That's possible. This person might feel that they need to just release the situation and move on. Okay. Let's see what the outcome is. What is the outcome to Leo, the person that's most on Leo's mind? What do we need to know? What do our lions need to know? Death in reverse. Ugh. Lack of growth and transformation in this situation. Why is death in reverse the outcome? What is holding up this transformation? How's death in reverse relate specifically to Leo in this reading for the outcome? How does death in reverse specifically relate to the person that's most on Leo's mind? And the outcome, what do we need to know? Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress in reverse for how this relates to Leo for the outcome. Give me one more card, please. Oh, God. Leo, this almost suggests in some ways that this person to some extent is... this person in some ways is upset, as I've already said. They're upset, but at the same time it seems like they're more in some ways disappointed with how things turned out. Okay? How the death in reverse relates to them is Two of Cups, indicating that this person this clearly didn't work out. Okay? So it's almost like they don't want to release it, but at the same time it's like 50% of them is releasing it and 50% of them is not. And I think they're very disappointed because it's kind of like, why? Why is me and my tigress not together? I don't know why, Leo. Perhaps you would know more than I would. The Empress in reverse suggests that you're a cold fish again. Not really... And this corroborates with this Hermit in reverse energy, suggesting that you're isolating and just shutting off type thing. You're in your mind, Eight of Swords. This is a difficult dilemma, and it's coming back to the death in reverse, suggesting that the question is, do I release the situation, or do I just, I don't know, keep one hand on the raft and just see if it makes it to an island or not? I don't know, Leo. This seems like a very difficult situation where both of you are kind of up in your head, number one. Number two, both of you are kind of, to some extent, confused about what the fuck's going on here. But rest assured, one thing that's clear is that both of you seem to still have some degree of emotions. You wouldn't be thinking about this person as much as you are if you didn't. I do think you recognize there's a disconnect, and so does this person. But at the same time, how to fix this problem is another story. Okay, but that's what I got for you, Leo. Okay. Hopefully you got something out of that. Alright, moving on. Gemini, it's your turn. Did you think it was someone else's turn? It's your turn. Yes, I know the last couple of readings have been not the best, but that's okay. I'm hoping that today is going to be a different day. Let's see how it goes, Gemini. Hopefully this roach is gone, because it's been a nuclear roach that you've been dealing with. Absolutely. I have faith. I have faith that something better can manifest for our lovely Geminis. What do we have for the person that's most on Gemini's mind? Can I get 2 cards for how the person that Gemini is thinking about the most, that's most in Gemini's mind? How does that person feel towards Gemini? You're going to get 2 cards, please. Describe that person's feelings towards Gemini. Yes. How does Gemini feel towards the person that's most on Gemini's mind? What do you need to know? Can you get 2 cards, please? What in the Lord, Gemini? So, in your person's feeling, we have 10 of Wands upright, 10 of Cups upright. In your feelings, we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse and 9 of Cups upright. Wow. 3 completion cards in one reading. An ending! That is! Yes, Yoda. It is an absolute crazy ending. But in this case, a beginning, potentially. Alright, Gemini, so your person has 10 of Wands upright, going to the 10 of Cups upright. Okay, so we have Sagittarius, Pisces energy. This person and their feelings seems to be in conflicting energy here. And the reason I'm saying that is 10 of Cups does talk about a close connection with somebody. Okay? A very harmonious connection. It's a very nice card when it's upright. But 10 of Wands upright is not so much that. As you see, this guy is literally working his ass off. This indicates that perhaps keeping the peace in this situation is a lot of work. Perhaps this is why this person is feeling that they're having to carry 10 sticks in their back and hunch over, suggesting it's a lot of work. It's possible. Clarify the 10 of Wands upright. Why is the person that is most on Gemini's mind? Why is this person thinking about the 10 of Wands upright for Gemini? What do we know? 8 of Swords in reverse. That tells me absolutely nothing. So we'll just skip past that. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Why does Gemini feel the 10 of Pentacles in reverse towards the person that's most on Gemini's mind? What do we need to know? 6 of Wands in reverse. Very odd energy here, Gemini, because it's almost suggesting here in some ways that let me just clarify, and I'll tell you. I don't want to confuse it any more than it needs to be. Clarify Knight of Cups upright. Why is Gemini doing Knight of Cups upright towards the person that wasn't Gemini's mind? God, this doesn't make any sense. Gemini, this is almost suggesting here, okay? So, once again, let's just come back to your person's feelings here, okay? This person, to some extent, feels that the situation is a handful, okay? There are things that are a lot of responsibilities to keep going. The upkeep is a little bit more expensive as far as their mind is concerned than other people, okay? This person sees that there is probably a lot of issues and problems and things that they're having to basically manage in order to keep it afloat. So rest assured, the 10 of Cups upright, although it's good energy, does suggest that this person is kind of at terms with things, especially the 8 of Swords in reverse, suggesting this person is just kind of made peace with himself, that I'm not stressing about the situation because I know it's a lot of work. A lot of you might be saying, well, that is bullshit. Okay? Well, we're looking at another person here, not you. So you have to remember, keep that in mind. But this person does see that there is something about the situation that they really do value, but at the same time, it is coming at a cost to them. Okay, whether you agree with that or not, I'm saying that's what's in their feelings. Okay, how you feel towards this person as 10 of Pentacles in reverse and going to the 6 of Wands in reverse. Both cards suggesting loss. You kind of see that this person in some ways is costing you a lot. You're not having the best victories with this person. The World in reverse, suggesting unfinished business, going to the Knight of Cups. It's almost like you want to mend this situation, but I almost wonder to some extent, is it coming from the standpoint that you just feel like things aren't really over between you two? Because there's certain things that we haven't really discussed and got over between us, and therefore we need to kind of come back together. It's almost like in some ways you want to move on, but it's like you can't, because it's like you feel like there's just something that needs to be like, it's not over yet. It's like you just know it in your back of your head. It's like, it's not over yet. I don't know what that's really about, but that's the best description I can give you based on what I'm seeing. Okay? But, yeah. As the person that's most on Gemini's mind, how does this person see Gemini at this time? Give me one card, please. What do we need now? This person wants to have a new beginning with you. Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of getting is this situation is straining them, but at the same time they seem to still want to in some ways. How does Gemini see the person that's most in Gemini's mind? One card, please. How does Gemini see the person that's most in Gemini's mind? Queen of Swords. Oh, I take that back. Okay, so Gemini, let me rephrase here. Let me rephrase after I clarify this. I'm going to tell you what. I made him a slight boo-boo. Clarify Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is Gemini seeing the person that's most in Gemini's mind as the Queen of Swords in reverse? What do I need to know about that? Yeah, Gemini, so this, in your feelings towards this person is Knight of Cups upright. Okay, this suggests that in some ways that you would be wanting to make a love offer to this person. Okay? Why? Because there's unfinished business. Okay? You don't see that there is a lot to celebrate in this situation. And in fact, there's a lot of more, there's been a lot of issues and problems in the situation, which kind of sucks ass a little bit. Okay? How you see this person is somebody that is a little bit cold to you, might be a little bit dishonest, can be a little bit rigid. Maybe they get back to you like you message them at 1 o'clock and then they get back to you at 7 o'clock type thing. Okay, you see that there's imbalance in the situation. There's problems in this situation. Okay, so you are aware of that, which is probably where the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands came in, suggesting that you didn't see much success in the situation. So you're aware that there's issues between you two. This person sees you as wanting to basically make a move towards them, and then what are you doing in your feelings? That's exactly what that would be doing, making a move towards the person. Okay, why? Because there's unfinished business. So I think this person is unfortunately becoming a little bit aware that they might have the ball in their court a little bit here, so I'd be a little bit careful here, Gemini. And some of you, I know that's not going to apply to all of you, but that's what I'm seeing on the board here. Tell me about the person that's most on Gemini's mind. What is this person's intentions towards Gemini? What do I need to know? Give me 2 cards, please. Just 2. Oh, Gemini. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the person that's most on Gemini's mind? Why is this person thinking the 7 of Pentacles in reverse for their intentions towards Gemini? What do I need to know about that? For real. Clarify Judgment in reverse. Why is their intentions the Judgment in reverse towards Gemini? Gemini, with the Judgment in reverse, going to the 3 of Swords in reverse, this person's almost like suggesting that they're not really sure if they're over. I mean, the 3 of Swords in reverse does getting over a pain of some sort. If this person was a little bit butthurt about something like that, it would almost suggest that they haven't really made a decision whether or not they're really, truly over being butthurt. Perhaps about something you said, or something that you did, or the way you acted, or maybe you blew them off, or whatever like that. I don't know. Okay, how do you see them? Queen of Swords in reverse absolutely suggests that. This person might be butthurt might be having a chip in their shoulder. Not too happy with how things have gone. Maybe not in their favor, and maybe you didn't give them the time of day that they so much deserved or wanted, as far as their mind sees it. Five of Wands in reverse suggests coming out of competition. It's going to Seven of Pentacles in reverse, suggesting repeating past mistakes, going back in circles, doing the same shit over and over and over again, when you know it doesn't get a good result. This almost suggests this person's ignoring the fact that what the wise solution here is to end the conflict by not repeating past patterns, meaning that don't dog Gemini on. Don't cause or instigate fights that are unnecessary. Don't basically say things that you know are going to upset Gemini. This person seems to basically be aware of that, but at the same time, just doesn't give a fuck. Why? Probably because you see him as the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody would absolutely do that. Yeah. This person has a complex to them, once again, like an ego. It's overpowering their the good decisions in their brain, suggesting that this didn't work the last time and the time before that, but fuck it, just do it again. It's exactly what this person's doing. And it seems like once again, it's like they're butthurt. Poor me. Gemini didn't do what I was, they were supposed to do, and therefore, yeah. I don't like this person that much, Gemini. I never did, but anyways. Tell me about the likely outcome between Gemini and the person that's most on Gemini's mind. What do I need to know about that? Give me one card, please, for the likely outcome between Gemini and the person that's most on Gemini's mind. What do we need to know? The Star. Oh, man. There's hope in this situation. Oh, man. Oh, man. How, clarify the Star. How does the Star relate to Gemini? Specifically in the outcome. What do you know? Failure to move on, despite being a rocky situation. Clarify the Star upright. So the outcome between Gemini and the person that's most on Gemini's mind. How does that specifically relate? Only to Gemini. What do you know? I mean, I'll be honest with you, Gemini. It seems like both of you in some ways are stuck in each other. I don't know. I guess, Gemini, it might work out. I'm going to be honest with you. The Star upright for your outcome suggests that it seems that you guys both still want each other. Okay? It's suggesting here that you haven't moved on past this person. I think you know that this person, to some extent, has been a turbulent situation, but at the same time, it's suggesting that despite knowing that, you're still not going to move on. Probably stay with this person. Well, when I say stay, try to rekindle things with them slowly. Okay, and the Five of Cups in reverse suggests that if this person was upset and butthurt, they are slowly getting out of it, and therefore going to come to the conclusion that they still missed a Gemini, and therefore they're going to come back to the situation. So it sounds like you guys are going through a temporary hiccup of some sort. You guys will kind of just get over it, I guess, like the last time and the time before that. For those of you in a connection with this person, that's been going on way too long. Yeah, that's what I got. Take it or leave it, Gemini. Hope you got something out of it. Alright, I'll take a break. Scorpio, let's do your person. Tell me about the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, please. Can I get 2 cards describing this person's feelings towards Scorpio? How does this person, that Scorpio, our little Scorps, are thinking about right now? Tell me about the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, their feelings towards Scorpio. Can I get 2 cards, please? Good. How does Scorpio feel towards the person that's most on Scorpio's mind? What do we need to know? energies here, Scorpio. Clarify Five of Swords upright. So we got Aquarius, Cancer energy, general fire energy, and we have general water energy. Clarify Five of Swords upright. Why? The person has most of Scorpio's mind. Why in the Five of Swords energy? Oh, Jesus. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh. What's going on here? Clarify the Page of Wands upright. Why is Scorpio feeling the Page of Wands upright towards the person that's most in Scorpio's mind? What is this saying here, Scorpio? Clarify the High Priestess in reverse. What do I need to know about that? Why is person's most Scorpio's mind? Why are they feeling the High Priestess in reverse energy? Scorpio, so your person's feelings, we have the Five of Swords upright and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. And we also have the High Priestess in reverse and the Justice in reverse. Okay. The question I'm asking here, Scorpio, is this person, to some extent, whatever the case is, okay, this person's a little upset with you, okay, but I'm almost wondering to some extent, with the Justice in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, is somebody whispering in their ear a little bit. I don't know if, I normally never say this, but it's possible it could be like a jealous rival of some sort, or somebody this person knows that might be feeding them information. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse generally can talk about somebody that is not trusting themselves. They'll generally cave into opinions of other people. Justice in reverse can be unfairness and people with scandalous ideas and shit like that. And we got the Five of Swords upright and suggest mind games, misinformation, can talk about just kind of a lot lost for everyone, fighting, planning, scheming. We got Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody that absolutely do that. So I asked myself, why would somebody be in that state so much? And I almost wonder if there is somebody that could be whispering in their ear things that may not be true necessarily, which is probably explain why the Justice in reverse. Okay, so there might be someone potentially talking shit about you here, Scorpio, to this person, and therefore putting them in a state. For others of you, it's just that this person's upset with the conversation that you had, and they're reflecting on it, therefore in a state of mind where it's kind of, not too thrilled to Scorpio right now. You, on the other hand, recognize that the Chariot in reverse talks about reckless energies, which this person right now, to be honest, is embodying. It also talks about blockages. Page of Wands suggests that you are optimistic, maybe that there's a way to resolve it. So once again, if you did have an argument and maybe you were at fault or something, it might suggest here that you're trying to remedy it. And the Ace of Cups in reverse suggests that things aren't going well as far as the emotional department between you two. Feelings are probably, well, it's pretty much self-explanatory here, Scorpio. Your person's upset at you, so it's probably why the Cup's reversed here. How does the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, how does that person see Scorpio? One card, please. What do we need to know? What do I need to know? What does the general public need to know? Ace of Swords, okay. It looks like they are seeing you as somebody that potentially wants to talk things over, which would kind of match this energy I was seeing here. Okay. It also can suggest this person's getting a revelation on how they perceive you. Can also talk about pregnancy, but the news of a pregnancy, or they found out something like that. It's not going to be for all of you, I know. Doesn't really relate that much to this reading, but I don't know. What's the drama about? That's why I mentioned that. Tell me about how Scorpio sees the person that's most in Scorpio's mind. What do we need there? One card, please. Scorpio, I mean, it's across the board here. I mean, you pretty much, yeah. It's almost suggesting here, and I know this may not be for all of you, but based on what the cards are saying here, it's almost suggesting that you are trying to either remedy this situation or approach them to try and stabilize it in some ways. I don't know. Once again, one would have to ask if this person's so pissed off. Was it an argument about something that maybe they found out about you? Was it something that you guys got in a big fight and maybe you felt bad? Maybe you got really drunk and said some things or something like that and this person's mad at you? I don't know. But whatever the case is, it seems that they see you as somebody that's trying to, once again, stabilize the situation. Maybe just throw some ideas around, whether or not you've talked with this person or not. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Scorpio. No, that's how you see them. So sorry. I was getting like mixed up for some reason there. Where's my damn coffee? I need more coffee. Okay, well then that doesn't make any sense then. Why would you see them as the Page of Pentacles? Clarify the Page of Pentacles upright. Why does Scorpio see the person that's most in Scorpio's mind as the Page of Pentacles? Totally fucked that up. Oh, weird. I'm going to come back to that, Scorpio. Honestly, initially it would make sense if it was on your side. But given that you're seeing them like this, doesn't make any sense. It's coming to the Hierophant in reverse, suggesting non-committal energy, canceled broken contracts and stuff like that. Maybe there's problems or something like that. Maybe this person's trying, and this is a possibility, but this person, you might see this person as approaching you with some type of offer or something like that, but with their energy right now suggests that they're up to no good. Either that or they're just really pissed off. So I don't know what's going on there, so we'll come back to it. Let's see what their intentions are. Maybe that'll explain something. Here, it's not making sense to me what that's about. Tell me about the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Tell me about their intentions towards Scorpio. Give me 2 cards, please, explaining that person's intentions towards Scorpio. What do we need now? Emperor in reverse and Temperance in reverse. We've got Sagittarius and Aries energy here. We also have Taurus energy showing up. Temperance in reverse to the Emperor in reverse. Okay, well, the question is if this person is doing it for... There's 2 ways that can go. Holy crap balls, Scorpio. I'm just going to carefully, without disturbing it, show you how it showed up. Because this is what I was about to say. I was going to say it could be malicious reasons, and look what showed up. I shit you not, Scorpio. Check that out. 7 of Swords went over Temperance in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. That's exactly what I was about to say. If this person was up to no good, this might be bad. 7 of Swords can be a card off somebody doing just that, up to no good. I'll be very cautious here, Scorpio. It's suggesting in some ways that your person's not going to probably approach this in a very fair state, okay? Temperance in reverse does talk about a lot of imbalance and kind of being, can't talk about situations being lopsided to some extent, okay? Things aren't mixing well between you and somebody else or some situation and another situation, okay? It's not mixing, okay? Now, how that gets interpreted depends on what the surrounding energy is, okay? And the Emperor in reverse is somebody that can be domineering, someone that's unfair, and also make really poor decisions, leading people off the side of the cliff. Why? Because, the ends justify the mean, and if, a few people get screwed over, it doesn't really matter. It's not always good energy when the Emperor's reversed there, and it's with Temperance in reverse, and when they have the 7 of Swords go around on top of it. And you got a card right here of somebody that could be doing up to no good, malicious things, clarifying to the Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody that can use logic as a weapon, have anger problems, temper problems, and stuff like that. Yeah, there's something going on here with this person. This can also express rebellious energy in how you see them. I'm a little stumped here what's going on here, Scorpio, but the most I can tell you right now is that this person seems to have an agenda towards you. What happened? I don't know. And the Page of Pentacles upright is still a mystery to me as to why you see them like that. But it is, once again, going to the Hierophant reverse, adjusting what I pretty much already said before. This person could have some type of rebellious behavior. Maybe they're trying to... Maybe you're wanting them to cool down. Maybe you see them kind of trying to or something. I don't know. That still isn't really clear to me. What is the likely outcome between Scorpio and the person that's most in Scorpio's mind? One card, please. Hermit in reverse. Could be some isolation here between both of you. Like a disconnect almost. How does the Hermit in reverse for the outcome specifically relate to Scorpio? One card. One more shuffle. Ace of Cups. Well, Ace of Cups in reverse here, and your feelings, Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. You might just be pulling away from this person here. Boy, this is a little tricky to read. This is a tricky read you got here, Scorpio. Clarify the Hermit in reverse for the outcome. Why is the Hermit in reverse? How does that relate specifically to Scorpio's person? His mind. Get one card, please. Temperance in reverse. I'm gonna have Temperance in reverse, and their intentions. What in the fuck? Yeah. God. Wow. How about that as far as the clarifications here? Guys, get that out the way. Scorpio, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, this person, I'm just gonna stick with what I said. I don't think this person really has the best intentions towards you right now. If anything, it's probably coming from a standpoint that they feel upset about something. And it's possible, like I said, there could be a third party interference. There's no cards here strongly like in the threes energy that's suggesting probably third party, but I am getting with the High Priest in reverse and the Justice in reverse. It could be somebody else talking a little bit of shit. Okay? I don't know what that's about, and it could be something where they're escalating the situation, kind of making it worse than it is, probably spreading stuff about you, saying that you did something that you didn't, or you acted a certain way, or you were doing things that you probably weren't. It might, escalate tensions a little bit. This person does recognize, at least in their intentions and how it relates to them, there's just serious imbalance here. But the question is it coming from a standpoint of that's just how they feel and stuff like that? Well, it's not in their feelings, it's in their intentions. So it's like almost like there's disruption, which is something that the Five of Swords, as I said, would absolutely do. A lot of disruption. And it's going to a malicious energy, which is Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't really like this person here, Scorpio, or what they're up to. Okay, but you can clarify in the comments exactly what's going on here. But Hermit in reverse does talk about kind of disconnecting, desocializing, withdrawal to some extent. So I think that both of you potentially might take a timeout, or it's just avoidance behavior. You guys don't want to deal with each other right now. Okay, that's also possible. And Seven of Swords is also a card to some extent of evasion, but it's also a bit of a tactical card, and so it's always a little bit concerning when it's going to the Emperor in reverse. Like, why would you? What are you being tactical about with that kind of energy? I don't know. So it suggests that this person may be in their approach also just incredibly just doing things under the radar or being a little sneaky to some extent. So I'd probably back off from this person to some extent until you really know exactly what's going on. Once again, this is not going to apply to every Scorpio out there. It's kind of a specific reading. I might even do another reading for you at the end here. I just kind of felt like it was a little bit all over the place. I'm still not clear about what the page thing's about. So I'll consider doing another reading for you, Scorpio. Yeah. I wasn't really understanding a whole lot exactly who's doing what here. But it does seem that your person's got a chip on their shoulder about something. All right. Who we got next? Capricorn, it's your time. Alright. Let's find out about the person. Something about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, please. Can I get 2 cards describing that person's feelings towards Capricorn? Oh, looks like there's some fighting going on here. So we have Gemini and Leo energy. The Five of Wands and King of Swords upright. Clarify how, or I'm sorry, not clarify. Tell me about how Capricorn feels towards the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. I get 2 cards describing how Capricorn feels towards the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse towards energy. Ugh. Sounds like, yeah, there's a bit of a disconnect here. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why is Capricorn feeling the Queen of Pentacles in reverse towards this person? It's most on Capricorn's mind. Queen of Wands in reverse? Jesus. Oh, man. Aries, Pisces energy. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe that'll tell me something. Why is Capricorn in their feelings towards this person using the Six of Pentacles in reverse energy? What do I need? And we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. What the hell? Two of Wands in reverse. Capricorn. So for whatever reason, this person seems to be, a little bit cold to you right now, and is also kind of standing their ground, trying to fight their own battles to some extent. But this is also a card of arguments, conflict, and just general fighting in some cases. There's a lot of lesser ways to describe that card, because it is people just playing games, but it does once again talk about arguments and conflict. And I'm thinking that might have happened because of the person's and the Queen of Swords upright energy, indicating that this person is probably not taking bullshit, and it's probably and to some extent is emotionally closed off and just kind of a little bit on guard towards you. Okay, they might be scrutinizing anything that you say, and if you say the wrong thing, it might end up pretty much in a fight immediately. Okay, this person might also be taking no shit right now whatsoever. So once again, if you rub them the wrong way, they're probably going to get in your face about it. Okay, or call you out potentially. Okay, it does suggest here that you've almost, to some extent, made a decision that, number one, you don't want to give to the situation, and number two, you don't really see any progress or stability in the situation. There's no growth in that. You might even feel, to some extent, that this person, in some ways, is just kind of not handling things the best way as far as the stability portion of the growth of the situation between you two. Okay. You probably don't see much progress in this, and therefore not giving to the situation is probably the best option. And it may be something that you've already deliberated whether or not you want to stick around in the situation. Potentially it's like, is it really worth my time? Okay. How does the person that's most of Capricorn's mind, how does this person see Capricorn at this time? Can you get 1 card, please? Person sees you as this person, I don't know if this is a courtroom, this could be something related to legal problems. If this is like a baby mama, baby daddy situation, that's probably where this is coming in. Might be, issues about, how much you're giving in the situation. Just clarify the Five of Wands upright. Maybe this will be able to just tell me a bit more about it. Queen of Swords in reverse. No. Five of Wands upright. Why is the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, why in their feelings is the Five of Wands upright energy? 1 card. King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. There's a fight. There has to be some discussion over about the. This could be like I said, a courtroom situation for some of you out there. Okay, dealing with custody battles or kid situations or family issues and stuff like that. This seems to be something that could be an argument over financial resources, the stability on who's doing what type thing. That's definitely possible. To some extent, you may be not wanting to give to this situation, maybe because you think that there's problems, and maybe this person could be misusing funds or doing things that you don't approve of or something like that. For others of you, if this is a person that you've been dealing with just on a romantic level and stuff like that, whatever the case is, there seems to be massive instability here where you guys don't see any growth, and there's probably some argument either A, over finances, or B, that neither the other person maybe isn't really putting any effort in the situation. Also might be concerns about being stubborn or kind of wanting things their way to some extent. So, yeah. Let's see how you see them. Give me one card on how Capricorn sees the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, please. One card, please. Seven of Pentacles upright, suggesting Taurus energy again. So we've got two cards of Taurus here. This might suggest that this person... Well, let me clarify, because then I'm just going to give you a general overview. I think there's more to this. Getting intuitive sense, there's more to it. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles upright. Why does Capricorn see the person's most on Capricorn's mind as the Seven of Pentacles upright? King of Cups. What the heck? We have so many reversals here. Gee Louise. We've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. How many people are involved? I mean, if this is... Normally these are energies. But I'm like, if this is people, like, holy crap balls. Just saying. I mean, if in the realm that these are people, holy moly. This would be... Oh my god. That's probably why we have the Five of Wands. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Just saying, for some of you, fifth party situation. Just kidding. Holy crap balls. I don't know what's going on there. It's just like a family trauma fest or something going on here. Okay. But I did say that these are energies only, so we're going to remove the people portion out, but just saying. It's an FYI for that one person that has something crazy going on. King of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles upright, suggesting that you see this person, number one, is not going to nurture the situation anyway, is emotionally closed off, and I already pretty much said that. With the King of Swords energy upright, that this person shut off, okay? This person is favoring to shut off their emotional side in response to this situation. Is probably giving you a lecture to some extent on what needs to change, what is actually going on, and how things really will be, because they're trying to make better decisions, and they're probably fighting over that there's too much instability in the situation, and therefore they have to be the bigger person in this situation, okay? But whatever the case is, Seven of Pentacles upright does talk about a lot of times reevaluation and assessment of a situation. This person clearly is on guard to you, Capricorn, for some reason. They aren't liking the tone that you're bringing to the table. Whatever the case is, this person seems to be kind of feeling like they have a better, at least to some extent, their own evaluation on where things need to go. And if you don't want to play ball, then then we can get in a fight over that type thing. But yeah, there's a lot of conflict in this situation, whatever's going on here. Both of you seem to have an idea on who's really the poor player here. Give me two cards for the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. What is their likely intentions towards Capricorn? Can I get two cards, please? Two cards describing the likely intentions of the person that's most on Capricorn's mind for Capricorn. Clarify the Sun upright. Why is the person that's most... And we got Sun in reverse. Why is the person that's most in Capricorn's mind? Why... Whoa, I had a card just shot out. What is that? Six of Swords. Wow, this actually would make sense. Oh man, that came... I went over the Sun card and I was going to clarify the Sun. I'm going to take it. My intuitive sense says take it. Alright, I'm taking that. Capricorn, I think this person is going to focus on their own happiness and ego. Okay, this person seems to be looking for, one, stability, two, it would make sense they want to basically have a happier life, happier situation. If there's been imbalanced courtroom bullshit or something like that, this person's probably getting stressed from it. And it's deciding that, and this is a card of turbulence right here. And we have another card in their feelings of turbulence right here. So we've got two cards suggesting that that's going on. And we've got how they see you, unfair, imbalanced, getting away with stuff that you probably shouldn't be getting away with. And that's not for all of you, I know. But okay, and that's just how they're seeing it. And now this suggests they're going through rocky times in their life and stuff, and they're trying to move on to greener pastures. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, suggesting this person's not going to work on the situation. As far as they're concerned, it's a waste of their time. And they're really, in their feelings, King of Pentacles in reverse. And that's what conflict's over about. And this person doesn't seem that this situation is worth their time. Or whatever. You can disagree with that, and that's fine. It may not be your reading. But I'm just saying that's what's showing up here. What is the likely outcome between Capricorn and the person that's most on Capricorn's mind? Get one card, please. Wow. How about that? That's the outcome. Did I not intuitively say it? There you go. Damn. What do you think about that? Damn. Damn. How did I know that? Shit. Yeah, this situation's just, it's on a rocky foundation here, Capricorn. Unfortunately, I don't think things are going in the right direction here. Both of you seem to have your own views, I think, on what the other is doing and what the other is contributing to the situation. And they already pretty much, you see them as pretty much shut off emotionally and pretty much not really throwing as, much as far as their romance department. That's pretty much turned off right now. The Justice in reverse saying this person feels unfair. There's turbulence of some kind. This person's not willing to work on the situation. There's a lot of cards here suggesting instability. You're not, in your feelings, not willing to give to the situation. It suggests here either that, or this can also talk about prolonged uncertainty, whether to invest the energy into wanting to give the situation or not. I don't think that means that in this particular context, but I do get a sense that unfortunately this situation is on the rocks, Capricorn. So I would expect, at very minimum here, that there is some degree of a disconnect, B, you guys are just kind of shut off from each other or kind of blaming each other for certain things that have happened. Maybe there's just some silence, or somebody is just neutrally kind of telling you, I'm just kind of doing my own thing, I don't want to deal with this stuff anymore. It may not be for any of you. This is kind of a specific reading, so that's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right. Aries, it's time to do your reading. Alright. Let's do Emperor and Empress's Aries reading. Our exalted sign, as I always say. Exalted sign. For those of you always wondering where that's coming from, there was actually an old reading a long time ago. It was for a weekend reading, just to test all signs that I did, and there was a big kind of segment about that in the reading. It was hilarious, but maybe one day I'll try and find that clip. and post it on the site. It was just hilarious, the whole thing. I did like the little skit and everything. Funny. Alright, tell me about the person that's most on Aries' mind. Give me 2 cards on how that person feels currently towards Aries. One more shuffle. How does Aries feel towards the person that's most on Aries' mind? Can I get 2 cards? Please. Nope, that was a bad shuffle. Do have some Pisces and Capricorn energy showing up here. The Knight of Cups upright and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for their feelings towards you. Clarify Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the person that's most on Aries' mind? Why is this person in their feelings towards Aries? Why are they feeling the Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy? Fool in reverse. Oh, okay. Clarify Knight of Cups upright. Why are they feeling the Knight of Cups upright energy towards Aries? Sorry, Aries. Just give me a minute. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Why is Aries in their feelings towards this person? Why is Aries in the Seven of Swords in reverse towards this person? We need to. I don't know what this is really saying here, Aries. I mean, I do, but it's not really like making 100% sense. Clarify Three of Swords in reverse. Why is Aries feeling the Three of Swords in reverse? This person, we have Libra, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy, and Cancer energy. Four of Cups in reverse. It almost, Aries, I'm a little confused as to what this is saying, but I'm going to give you my best impression, and then maybe it'll flesh out as the read goes on. Okay? This person, in their feelings, is showing up with Queen of Pentacles in reverse, going to the Fool in reverse, suggesting that this person might feel that there's a little bit of delays between you two. There isn't much growth in the situation. The Fool in reverse can also talk about just kind of playing it safe to some extent. There might just be some stagnancy here. Justice in reverse, going to the Knight of Cups upright. A little confusing on what that's suggesting there. It's possible this person thinks, to some extent, I mean, this is their feelings towards you. It's almost like it's like they know that there's been some imbalance to some extent in the situation, or something's just been a little lopsided to some extent, but it's like they're considering almost in their feelings like they want to try and still maybe reach out to you. It's possible maybe this person knows that if it's on their side, if they, the Fool in reverse can also, kind of sometimes reckless scenarios or situations that occurred, or this person may have embarked on something like that and it was a big blunder. Queen of Pentacles in reverse suggests maybe it was a loss to some extent. I don't know, this person, I'm getting a sense this person might have screwed up in something and maybe they're considering making it right. That's possible. Okay, the Six of Cups in reverse, going to the Seven of Swords in reverse, probably suggests that if you're worrying, had been thinking a lot about this person, you're trying to just ignore it or avoid it. And the reason I'm saying it is Three of Swords in reverse and Four of Cups in reverse, suggesting the should have, the would have, the could have, the heartbreak, the upset and everything. You're coming out of it. You don't want to worry about the situation anymore. So I almost wonder if did this person kind of screw up in some ways here, Aries? I don't know. Okay, but you might have a sense that maybe you're just a little irritable at this person, or you just kind of felt that they weren't handling things in the right direction, you know, handling things well between you two. And maybe you're just trying to ignore them now. I don't know. How does the person that's most on Aries' mind, how does that person see Aries at this time? I'm going to get one card. Six of Wands in reverse. Suggesting that this person is basically seeing that you basically are giving up on this situation to some extent. Kind of just feel like it's flopped. It's a waste of your time. Clarify the Justice in reverse. I just want to clarify that in their feelings here, because I'm still, it's irritating me about this night. That's about it. Clarify the Justice in reverse. Can I get one more card? What do I need to know? Why is this person that Aries is thinking about, that's most on Aries' mind, why is that person showing up in their feelings with the Justice in reverse energy? Sun in reverse. It's still not gonna. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, didn't really tell me. Well, I mean, it does some stuff, but it's not what I was looking for. How does Aries see the person that's most in Aries' mind? Can I get one card, please? How does Aries see the person that's most on Aries' mind? Can I get one card? And person reverse is just, you feel this person to some extent, you're not growing with this person. Also, probably isn't the most romantic person, which is interesting because the Knight of Cups is up right here. Might feel this person's a little cold, probably also over domineering a little bit. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy and the Fool in reverse, like I said, can also talk about somebody that is not good with money, mismanaging money. Can also talk about sometimes being a bit reckless. Both of those can be a bit reckless with money. Maybe you're upset this person, maybe it just was making stupid decisions in their life, or I don't know. If you guys were loosely dating, maybe you guys, things were going well for some of you, and then things just kind of came to an abrupt end. Maybe this person was screwing around, you're supposed to get an apartment with them or something, and it just never happened. I don't know. That's a possibility. Or maybe you lent them money. Who knows? But most times it's probably just going to be related to general love stuff, but who knows? You would know more than I do, Aries. Whatever the case is, neither one of you have really they're not looking about each other. Both kind of, they kind of think it's just pretty much screwed and over. And you just don't really see much growth or anything with this person. And to some extent, also like they're just trying to probably avoid worrying about this person. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Aries' mind? Can I get two cards with the likely intentions of the person that's most on Aries' mind? What do I need to know? One more shuffle. What is their likely intentions towards Aries? Lovers upright, Gemini energy, and Three of Wands in reverse. Aries energy. Okay, well, clarify the lovers upright. Why is the likely intentions of lovers upright? Queen of Swords in reverse. God. Oh, okay, that might make sense a little bit. Yeah. Maybe this person is a little upset at you. Clarify the Three of Wands in reverse. Why is there likely intentions of Three of Wands in reverse? King of Wands. Holy shit. Aries, this is what I was suspecting here. Okay, just hear me out here. Okay. The minute I saw these cards, okay, so we have the Lovers upright and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. Before I got the clarifications, I was trying to ask myself, what the hell does that mean as far as their intentions? This is a card of stalling to some extent. Okay. It can also just be kind of delaying things, all that kind of, just kind of sometimes can even talk about somebody that was causing confusion in moving things in a certain direction. That's on a lighter note, and it's more of a very specific connotation with Three of Wands in reverse suggests. And that's only if it's applying to somebody else, that you have concerns that this person might be a bit malicious here. For the Three of Wands in reverse, I was thinking perhaps this person wants you to, in some ways, feel like you should be dating them in some cases, like, I'm your lover, or something like that, and delaying the situation. When I did the clarifications, Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody that can be a little bit nasty and probably use logic as a weapon. And we have the King of Wands in reverse going to the Three of Wands in reverse. So my suspicions when I said that this person might be trying to delay the situation, it might be possible because the King of Wands in reverse is somebody that would absolutely do that. Okay, somebody that can be manipulative, have anger problems. This is a person that can use shady behavior sometimes to get an outcome. Okay, it's reckless energy sometimes, and we already have the Fool in reverse suggesting also reckless energy. This person's unhappy, got imbalance here and stuff like that. And Queen of Swords in reverse can have a very malicious tongue. Somebody that can intentionally tell you certain things in a certain way to basically get a certain result. Because they know if they basically say the right words, it might strike an emotional chord. I don't really like this person here, Aries. Whoever you're dealing with seems to have some... they seem to be a bit bitter about something. At the same time, it's also like this passive-aggressive kind of energy that's coming through here. In some ways, there's a part of them that almost feels that you should be theirs type thing. But at the same time, they recognize that the situation really isn't sparking the best growth right now. But at the same time, this idea of you moving on or doing anything else without them doesn't seem to rub them the right way. And it's almost in some ways like they want to charge in and kind of tell you that you're their lover and stuff like that and all this stuff, but at the same time it's to try and stall you to some extent. Why would somebody do that? Probably because if they're concerned you're moving on, they're going to try and slow that progression down. Maybe change your mind, buy them more time, I don't know. But whatever the case is, it's a little tricky, Aries, but yeah, I'm a little... and the fact that Seven of Swords in reverse here and your feelings towards the person, I almost wonder if, like, that can also talk pathological lying and stuff like that. Someone from your past, I don't know. This might be somebody you've had history with, that you've been quite fond of in the past, that you know is a pathological liar. That's possible too. I don't know. What is the likely outcome between Aries and the person that's most on Aries' mind? What do we know? One card. King of Swords. This is suggesting right here that there's going to be a lot of defensive communication. That's possible. Once again, I am predicting. I think in some ways this person will engage you in conversation or talk with you, Aries. This is probably only going to apply, though, to be honest, Aries, if this is a person that you kind of know has a thing for you. Okay, like more than a friend. This person definitely wants you, but I would almost get a sense that this person might be someone that's possessive, Aries. Somebody that can be a little bit overly persistent or not take no for an answer, and if they don't get their way, can sometimes get a little irritable or kind of rude in some ways. That's possible, okay? I think you might be starting to sense that maybe there's some issues with this person or something like that, and you're trying to move away from it. But, yeah. That's what I got for you, Aries. Hopefully that made sense, okay? Yeah. I don't really feel like I'm connecting today, but there's some crazy, weird situation going here. But there's definitely a disconnect between you two. But if you know this person, Aries, to have a kind of wacky side to them or can have temper problems, if that applies, I would be very cautious about the stalling crap that they might pull. Okay, and it seems to be more of an obsessive energy that's coming through over this situation where maybe this person, like I say, can be controlling and a bit jealous and envious that they don't want you to move on from them, or you should be with them, not somebody else. And I'll get my way eventually. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic. You can let me know in the comments there, Aries. Maybe there's a lighter message here that I'm not seeing. Libra, let's do your person that's most on your mind. Tell me about the person that's most on Libra's mind, please. Can I get 2 cards and how that person feels currently towards Libra? Wow. We got Aries, Pisces energy with the Queen of Wands upright, and Pisces energy with the Knight of Cups upright. How does Libra feel towards the person that's most on Libra's mind? What do we need to know? What the hell? I'll talk about opposite energy here. Ace of Wands in reverse, and 9 of Wands in reverse. So we got some Sagittarius energy here. General fire energy too. So a lot of fire energy though in this reading so far. Wow, what the fuck? How about that? Two thumbs down this is. It's possible, Yoda. Yes. It might have been 2 thumbs way down. Clarify the 9 of Wands in reverse. What do we need to know? Why is Libra feeling the 9 of Wands in reverse? It's the person that's most on Libra's mind. 6 of Wands in reverse. Jesus, there's a lot of fire energy here. Wow, this is really puzzling here, Libra, because it's suggesting in some ways your person is wanting to go full steam ahead with you in their feelings. This person has not only is romantically open, but this person seems to almost have a lust desire towards you. This person wants you, wants to hang out. You, on the other hand, your energy is completely suggesting the opposite, that no, I don't want you. Clarify the Queen of Wands upright. Why is this person that's most on Libra's mind, why are they showing up with the Queen of Wands upright energy towards Libra? Page of Pentacles. What in the Lord? Let me show you this. Look at this. This is your person's energy, Libra. It's like this person is basically gung-ho about wanting to basically get with you. And this person wants to just kind of smooth talk, kind of start things fresh. This maybe have some loving. You want to go out and have some fun. And this is Libra's energy. Wah, wah. It's like you're closed off to this person. The question is, why? Why would someone be so shut off to a person that's gung-ho? Very weird. How does the person that's most on Libra's mind, how does that person see Libra at this time? Gonna get 1 card. A lot of work, probably because I know that you're being stubborn. Very weird. How does Libra see the person that's most on Libra's mind? Can I get one card, please? Moon in reverse. And in other words, you basically have probably uncovered certain things about this person. You're seeing the situation more clearly for what it is. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know if this person here, you might have had a fallout with this person, Libra. And I'm getting an intuitive sense that this is a situation where you might have had a fallout with this person. Maybe they weren't putting the effort in. They were doing something behind your back. I don't know. They screwed up. Okay, one has to say, why would somebody be rushing in with all this positive energy and stuff like that and be trying to work so hard? Probably because they screwed up in some ways. That's probably why you're shut off. You probably found certain things that, I don't know. It may not be that for everyone, but it's possible. Clarify the moon in reverse. Why does Libra see this person as the moon in reverse energy? What do we need to know about that? Lovers in reverse. Wow. Yeah, I think this, once again, I think it kind of is just what I just pretty much said. I think that you probably discovered certain things about this person. Perhaps they were up to no good. Or maybe if it's not that, if it's not a cheating or kind of bullshit situation, then maybe you just felt that you're losing feelings for this person. Maybe this person started to get a sense that you were not interested anymore, and they're therefore trying to make advances to try and rekindle things. I don't know. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Libra's mind towards Libra? Two cards. Yes. Get one more shuffle. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Libra's mind towards Libra? Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, or Swords in reverse. Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. Why is there likely intentions? The Page of Swords in reverse towards our Libras. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, God. This person's screwed up a lot and still is screwed up. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is there likely intention? It's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What do we need to know about that? King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah, Libra. This person, once again, we gotta remember. I guess I gotta rehash one thing here. This is in their feelings, okay? So whatever the case is, in this person's feelings towards you, I mean, they essentially do want to stabilize the situation. They do want to come towards you. They do want to put energy to it. This person could even be having some, like, romantic kind of thoughts about you, kind of reminiscing on, you know, more sexual things that you guys have done in the past, just letting you know. But whatever the case is, there is a disconnect here, okay? This person obviously sees the situation as a lot of work to some extent, and it's not really progressing anywhere. You already kind of said your thoughts on your side. This is potentially, I don't know, possible. Found this person wasn't up to, you know, not being faithful. That's for some of you. Can definitely suggest that. And also, there might have just been other things about this person where you just felt that they were not giving you the time of day, or they're dragging their heels, or they're kind of taking you for granted and stuff like that. And now you kind of just basically said you don't want to deal with this person anymore. You're just kind of losing interest. Maybe you're giving them a bit of the cold shoulder. To some extent, this person's getting irritated, so in their feelings, it's like, maybe I should do something, maybe I should put energy towards this before Libra is gone. But whatever the case is, and their intentions, it's showing here just kind of Page of Swords in reverse, and a Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Doesn't suggest that this person is going to make an honest effort to really evaluate anything meaningful that you might be saying to them. In other words, if you are giving them constructive feedback and what's irritating or bothering you, it's going to probably suggest this person's just going to disregard it. Okay? Not good. It also suggests you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, that this person doesn't really have true interest right now to grow this situation. Okay? Can also be incredibly stubborn And also, both of those cards can talk sometimes about dishonesty and kind of lying a little bit, not honoring your commitments. This person doesn't seem to be, you know, they can be in their feelings right now, and I suspect that this person recognizes that, you know, oh my God, it's going to be just a lot to basically, you know, make Libra happy. But there's a part of them that's still kind of like, well, I want my Libra, but it's probably in some context, I want my version of Libra. In other words, I want the good parts, and all the bad parts I just want to basically get rid of so it fits my agenda. And this is going to be a real ton of work to have to deal with the other stuff that Libra wants me, like the feelings and stuff like that. I don't know, this person might have a bit of an ego to them where it's like they want things their way. That's not, if you're a cross-watcher, I mean, that's not going to be all of you, okay? But whatever the case is, I think this person may want to mend the situation, and it's possible. But it's showing in their intentions right now, they don't really have much intentions to really move things forward right now. It's kind of at a stance, like a halt, okay? But I also kind of, once again, get a very stubborn energy with this person. In other words, they're holding their ground, and I don't think they're honestly going to receive feedback well. If you are trying to work with this person, I think may just be going to deaf ears, quite honestly. What's the likely outcome between Libra and the person that's most on Libra's mind? I get one card for the likely outcome between Libra and the person that's most on Libra's mind. Knight of Swords. Shocker. What do I need to know about that? Well, they did show up with the Queen of Wands upright in their energy for their feelings. I just had a feeling there was going to be some curveball here. Clarify the Knight of Swords upright. How does that specifically relate only to Libra for the outcome? Why is the Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands upright? Why does that specifically relate only to our Libras, please? One card. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. How do I have the King, the Queen, and the Knight in reverse? For the Pentacle energy, that is so weird. How does the outcome with the Knight of Wands upright, how does that specifically relate to the person that's most on Libra's mind? One card, please. Eight of Wands in reverse. Libra, I don't know how this happens. Once again, it's a wild card outcome. To some extent, it's both suggesting that how it both relates to you, how it relates to them, and how it relates to you. There's once again indicating that things are at a standstill. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse, there's limited communication, things aren't moving forwards, which I already pretty much told you in their intentions would likely happen. That this person doesn't seem to want to invest time or effort in the situation. How it relates to you is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Justin, you don't see any growth in the situation. Things are at a standstill, and once again, guys aren't really, connecting very well with each other as far as your goals and where you want things to go. With the Knight of Wands upright does suggest that there could be some turnaround where you guys start to put some energy, both put energy into maybe addressing these problems. That's possible. Okay. Let me clarify just in general. Clarify the Knight of Wands upright. Why is that the likely outcome between Libra and the person that's on Libra's mind? Can I get one clarification, please? The Sun reverse. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with what I said here, Libra. I think this is a situation that, unfortunately, has got some issues and some delays and some blockages. I think both of you are going to obviously see that. If this is your situation, then you guys will eventually come to terms that that's the case, and maybe there's going to be some spontaneous energy that gets put into the situation. On whose side that is, I don't really know. Okay, but Knight of Wands upright is more of an adventurous. It's a younger energy. Kind of that is Wands on Wands energy. It's a lot of Wands energy. So I think there's going to be a sudden surge in the situation. But one has to ask, and if this is in their feelings, the Queen of Wands, if it's on this person might initiate something. Why? Because of the Page of Pentacles right up here. Clarifying to that Queen of Wands, and we also have the Knight of Cups. So I would suspect in some cases, if I had to make a gamble here, that this person, for whatever reason, out of nowhere, is probably going to try and surge some energy into the situation to kind of reconnect with you and see if, I don't know, where it's going to go. That's kind of the best I can tell you here, Libra. So hopefully you got something out of that. But yeah, there's a bit of a disconnect going on here. But yeah, I'm rambling now. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Libra. Sorry, sometimes these readings are a little bit weird, and I don't really feel like I'm connecting today, but yeah. I think it's the Mercury retrograde or something like that. I don't know. I'm an air sign, and I seem to be affected by it. Like, it really kind of messes with my talking and all that stuff. The minute it goes away, I feel fine, but ugh. Let me take a break. Cancer, it's time for your reading. Alright. Hope all of you are having a wonderful weekend. Tell me about the person that's most on Cancer's mind. How does this person feel towards Cancer? Can I get 2 cards describing how the person that's most on Cancer's mind feels towards Cancer, please? Okay, well, not bad. How does Cancer feel towards the person that's most on Cancer's mind? We got Pisces and Virgo energy showing up here. How does Cancer feel towards the person that's most on Cancer's mind? Can you get 2 cards, please? What in the Lord? This is the most polar opposite set of cards I've just received here. Let me just show you this. This person's feelings, Knight of Cups upright and the Hermit in reverse, suggesting this person might be, a bit reclusive, withdrawing and stuff like that, but at the same time in their feelings is kind of emotionally open to you, kind of wanting to, maybe make a romantic gesture towards you to some extent. Wants to see where things can go. So keep in mind, this person is withdrawing, right? And wants to be romantically open. You, on the other hand, Cancer energy, want to be emotionally closed off, but advance to this person. Not withdraw. What is that supposed to entail? That makes no freaking sense. It's like, it's literally the opposites. A mirror reflection, the opposites of each other. In the energy. That is so weird. That is so weird. I've never seen that. Ace of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups. Polar opposites. Clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse. Why is the Queen reversed on Cancer's side? I get 1 card to clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse. Why does Cancer feel the Queen of Cups in reverse? Sorry about that. Knight of Wands in reverse. Jeez Louise. Why? Clarify the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse. What the fuck is going on here, Cancer? Clarify the Knight of Swords upright. Why is Cancer on the side of the cliff with the sword and armor upright and the Knight of Swords energy towards this person and their feelings? Five of Swords in reverse. Why is this card coming out for a lot of people? Interesting. Okay, I kind of see where this might be going. Clarify the Hermit in reverse. What do I need to know about that? Why is the person that's most on Cancer's mind? Why are they in the Hermit in reverse energy? Cancer. Why are they feeling that? One card. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Look at this person's energy is very strange. Clarify Knight of Cups upright. Sorry, I have to clarify everything here. Clarify the Knight of Cups upright. Why is the person that's most in Cancer's mind? Why are they feeling the Knight of Cups upright energy towards Cancer? What do we need to know? Four of Cups in reverse. Polar opposite energies again. I've never had a reading like this. It's so strange. Cancer, this kind of suggests here that, let me give you the overall synopsis before we work through the cards here. This is basically a situation, what it seems like, is that you have some type of connection with this person at some point where things were going okay. But for whatever reason, there was probably a disconnection between you two. So both of you kind of went your own ways, or maybe there was arguments, or maybe you guys had some disagreements, whatever the case was, but there might have been some space between you two. Okay? The Hermit in reverse energy suggests that this person, A, could be lonely, withdrawing from the situation, kind of spending a little bit too much time to themselves, kind of doing their own thing. Trying to maybe this person was trying to get some clarity on the situation, or just felt emotionally like they're a bit drained, fatigued, who knows what. Whatever the case is, this person decided, I need to basically take some time out to myself. The Three of Pentacles in reverse does suggest that too. It's the I in Team card, suggesting once again, this person might have been kind of withdrawing to themselves, focusing more on their priorities, their finances, what they need to do, and once again, just being a bit of a reclusive person. Now, the reason I was saying there's conflicting energies here is because the Knight of Cups upright is going to be the opposite of that. It's someone that's going to take charge, rush into a situation, not as strongly as Swords energy, but it is somebody that would be emotionally open to wanting to open up to somebody. Can't be romantic offers, proposals, things like that. Can't just be a lot of different things. Want to have a bit of fun, a little bit. Okay, and the Four of Cups in reverse, clarifying to it, suggests that this person is over whatever would be coming out of whatever disappointing situation, the sitting under the tree, the shittive, the kiddive, the wittives, bored and discontentment. And this Four of Cups energy, had it been upright, would absolutely match with the Hermit energy in reverse. What I'm getting as far as their energy and their feelings is that this is a person that seems to be transitioning out of a reclusive energy to considering now that perhaps I need to open up a little bit to Cancer. Why? Probably because they are aware that Cancer might be, disconnecting a little bit, or they're worried they don't want to lose you, or it's possible they just, I don't know, they're missing you. Okay, if somebody was lonely with the Hermit in reverse energy there, it might cause them to want to open up because they want some loving. Okay, and this person might have had a down period, something that, I don't know, irritated them. Or maybe they just felt overwhelmed in their own life. Okay, maybe it wasn't anything to do with a fight. It could have just been this person was just having a lot of shit in their plate. That's possible too. Okay, on your feelings, Queen of Cups in reverse, going to the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's one of two ways I can read this. Normally I would just say, oh, maybe it's that you're just emotionally shut off, you don't really see much progress in the situation or something. That's at basic terms. But what it probably also suggests here is that it's also possible in your feelings that you don't feel that this person has been really throwing a whole lot of love and affection towards you. The Knight of Wands in reverse can be somebody that just is lacking that passionate drive. And it's going to the Queen of Cups in reverse, suggesting that, if this person was withdrawing to themselves, right? So if this person was sitting in this energy for too long, in other words, they're isolating, being reclusive, or a little bit, you know, just elusive. You don't really know what the heck was going on or how they really felt towards you. It might bother you. And perhaps this is what you wanted. You wanted this person to be more emotionally mature and have a deeper connection with this person. Somebody that'd be more emotionally vulnerable and want to nurture the situation from an emotional standpoint. But you might have been in your feelings feeling like this person's not really doing that. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse does say an exiting generally of conflict of some sort that may have occurred. Maybe there were some difficult situations or some conflict between you two. Once again, that could also match why this person might have been in like a reclusive energy, kind of shut off a little bit. Because if there was any drama or fighting, then yeah, this person might have withdrawn, made a retreat to some extent, and just said fuck the situation temporarily. But Knight of Swords upright is suggesting that you might want to rush in to suggest some type of communication. So I would have to assume that if this person's at a distance with you, it might almost be a peace offering in some case, saying that, you know, let's get over this. Let's not worry about this mind game bullshit or he said, she said craziness. So it seems like it could be a possible, well, not a perfect storm, but a collision where both of you are kind of going to be at the right place at the right time type thing. Because if they're starting to emotionally open and you're wanting to kind of propose a peace offering type thing, then it might actually go well. So it could be like a truce almost that does actually, you know, is successful. Can't talk today. I'm just blaming the Mercury retrograde for everything that I said in these videos, literally. So if I screw up, it's Mercury retrograde. I don't take any responsibility for this shit. How does Cancer person, the person that's most on Cancer's mind, how does that person see Cancer at this time? Gonna get one card. Ace of Swords. This keeps coming out. So that would absolutely coincide with this Knight of Swords upright, suggesting that that's in your feelings towards the person. Would be fast communication. It's the fastest knight in the deck. I would assume that there could be some incoming communication from you to them. Okay, and some of you might be saying, well, I haven't done that. Well, we don't know what tomorrow is and the next day. You might change your mind. But whatever the case is, this person, how they see you, is also possible that they see you as kind of, they have, I don't know, anything that they've been wondering about you. Maybe they have clarity on it. That's possible too. But I do get a sense that there might have been some communication, which is probably why that person is seeing the Ace of Swords. Or they possibly see it that there's an opportunity for you guys to kind of straighten things out. That's possible too. How does Cancer see the person that's most on Cancer's mind? Can I get one card, please? Nine of Swords in reverse. You see this person coming out of their head, which would absolutely make sense with the Four of Cups in reverse. This person is no longer disappointed. So once again, I almost think in some ways here, Cancer, that there might have already been some communication between you two. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's like, how would you know this unless there hadn't been communication? And this card is suggesting that there has been some, but we'll see. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most in Cancer's mind? Can we get two cards, please? Two cards. The likely intentions of the person that's most on Cancer's mind towards Cancer. Opposite energies again. Clarify Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this person's likely intentions the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Four of Swords in reverse. Clarify one more to the Two of Pentacles in reverse. What's the other pentacle? Ten of Swords in reverse. Alright, well. Cancer, this person's, what's interesting about their energy is that the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse are both on their side, suggesting in some ways that this person, it's also possible that this person seems to be having some issues with their general life and kind of managing, perhaps working, doing all the stuff they have to do. Because Two of Pentacles in reverse can't talk about too many balls in the air. Three of Pentacles in reverse can also talk about, you know, you're focusing, you're too stubborn on how you want to do things, and you're kind of trying to do everything on your own type thing. Instead of having the assistance of others, you're just like, screw it, I want to do it my way. And the Emperor energy showing up right next to it suggests, once again, this person is trying to basically, I think in some ways, stabilize things, but everything's always on their terms in some ways. Okay? Four of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse suggests this person's getting over it. Once again, I already said in the beginning that if there was any, like, some degree of conflict or a fight or something like that, it's like this person's getting over it. And the Four of Cups in reverse suggests that too. There might be a releasement of, you know, if this person was anxious about certain things, they might be kind of getting more grounded. But at the same time, it's going to the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it's suggesting here that they're not doing that effectively for some of you. Okay, I don't know if this person is trying to... This could be one of those situations, essentially, where this person's like, if you're in the communication, you might be having that talk where, like, yeah, you know, I'm just working on this right now, and, you know, I'm starting this, I had a lot of this going on, and blah, 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 yeah, I'm sorry, I've been a little bit, you know, away and distant and whatever, but I'm trying to just, you know, focus on this and that right now, and maybe there's some talk about some past fighting that you guys had, if there was any fighting, and that's not going to be for all of you, okay? But I'm only saying that because of the Ten of Swords in reverse. If that's not the case, this could also just be something, like I said, general in their life. I don't know. Some other issues this person is dealing with. But it does seem like this person wants, with the Emperor energy upright, this person seems to really have a complex about wanting to be seen as like somebody that knows what they're doing. And I don't know why that's coming through you. It's almost like this person's trying to exercise control on how things should go. It should be a certain way. We need to just follow what I need to do. Where things need to go is based on what I'm telling you, Cancer. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Okay? And I think this person, although their intention is maybe to boss up or man up or woman up, whatever like that, they might have too many things going on in their life. And I don't know if they're able to effectively manage all of that at once. That might be why you're in your feelings. You were feeling like this person, maybe it's possible that you felt this person wasn't really giving you the emotional attention that you wanted. And it was therefore something that was kind of annoying you. Like, you know, can't you be a bit more emotionally available to me? But it's possible that this person, maybe, given that's in their feelings, the Knight of Cups upright probably wants to, but with all the shit that they're trying to manage and balls up in the air, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, probably suggests this person just can't, like, do everything. But they're still trying. It's not going to stop them. I don't know. Person might need a reality check on what they are able to do. You know, not everyone can be Superman. There's a reason he's in a movie. What is the likely outcome between the person that's most in Cancer's mind and Cancer? Can I get one card describing the likely outcome? Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, God. Why is the Nine of Wands in reverse the likely outcome between Cancer? The person that's most in Cancer's mind. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like a burnout energy. Once again, I just said this person might be doing too much. Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Fuck me, dude. Cancer, this is a situation, I think I'm going to stick with what I said. Okay? And this is going to be one of those take it or leave it situations. I think this person, to be honest, is trying to do too much. Okay? Maybe for some of you, you might disagree with me, but I mean, that's intuitively what I'm getting and what I'm seeing on the cards here, is that this person, whoever you're dealing with, seems to be, their plate is way too full. And there's probably disconnects and issues coming because of that. And they're not effectively managing this situation very well. And perhaps this Five of Swords was upright, also suggesting there might have been conflicts or issues and stuff. Maybe this person was stressed out, got in a fight with you, I don't know, or it just was complaining about life in general, I don't know. But whatever the case is, there is the progression in this situation between you two is going to be very slow. In some cases, the Nine of Wands reverse can be a defeatist energy. It can also be a worsening of that, so this person might be, I don't know, I'm not going to go into that, but I would think that it's going to be a bit of a turbulent situation that's going to have very slow growth to it. So I wouldn't bank on this situation between whoever this person is. If this story is resonating, I wouldn't really expect that there's going to be tremendous growth here. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse can also talk about, once again, like instability, non-committal issues and stuff like that. Who would probably be non-committal? Somebody that has too much on their plate. Can't make their commitments. And they're not effectively working as a team. And that might be an issue. When you're trying to do everything on your own, unfortunately, things are going to start to, not get done. Why? Well, I didn't have time to do every project that I could have delegated to other people. If you were running an empire. It's like sometimes you need to have trust in other people to help you out with things. And this person seems to be like, no, I can do it all by myself. I don't need somebody else. But your schedule's really overloaded. I don't need anyone else. Okay. Well, you do that then. Let me know how it goes. Yeah. I think there's going to be some slow growth here. And it could be on your side. The Knight of Wands in reverse. And I'm getting intuitively that it's more on your side. I don't know why. I think you might get frustrated with the situation, Cancer, and you might just basically throw in the towel a little bit. And we also have fucking Wands here. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I got for Cancer. It's either your story or it's not, so just go with it. But, yeah. Oh, I'm moving on. Sorry, I've been looking like the deer in the headlights quite a bit lately. I feel like I can't even think today. I have no idea. I'm just going to put an asterisk on these reads. Might just be bonus readings. Because, man, I feel like every read I'm fucking up on. Like, I don't know if it makes any sense or not to anyone. I think maybe a couple of these readings will, but I don't know. Taurus, let's do your reading. Tell me about the person that's most on Taurus's mind, please. I get 2 cards describing how that person feels towards Taurus. How does Taurus feel towards the person that's most on Taurus's mind? How does Taurus feel towards the person that's most on Taurus's mind? Can I get 2 cards? Oh, what the fuck? I don't know what it is about today, but I just keep seeing conflicting energies. I mean, it's like one person's kind of like, it's either they're kind of withdrawing, but they want to do something, and then the other person's doing the same thing, or it's just one side is just completely conflicted, and then the other person's wanting to be full gung-ho energy towards the other person. It's just, I don't know, something about today. It's just, I'm just going with it. I think this is going to be bonus readings for everyone today. That's it, because none of this shit seems to make any sense. I don't know what people are doing. This is actually going on, then it's just weird. I don't know. Clarify 5 of Swords upright. Why is Taurus feeling the 5 of Swords upright? Towards the person that's most on Taurus' mind. 9 of Cups in reverse. What is this? Clarify 9 of Swords upright. We got Lovers in reverse. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put that to the side. It might mean something later. Clarify the Knight of Swords upright. Why is the person that's most in Taurus's mind? Why is this person approaching Taurus and their feelings? The Knight of Swords, upright energy. Seven of Pentacles. So that seems to be, I've come out like 3 readings now. Taurus. So this is a situation. I'm intuitively getting. I'm honestly, most of these readings I've just been going off what I'm intuitively kind of sensing, whether or not it even says in the cards or not. And the reason is because some of these stories aren't barely making any sense. To some extent, but they're just confusing. So just go with it. If it's not your story, then it's not your story. Whatever. Okay, but Knight of Swords upright, going to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, suggesting that, and the Page of Wands energy is in their feelings. And this pretty much tells me that this person may be trying to kind of, in their feelings, resolve a situation with you. It's possible, and my intuitive sense, I get that this person, maybe they screwed up, maybe you had an argument with them, maybe it might not even be an argument, it might have just been that you were addressing concerns or problems or issues towards this person, that, you know, this is what you're focusing on, this is what needs to happen. I don't know. Probably maybe that this person, and this is the worst note, this is if things were really bad between you two. It couldn't mean as far as you're just telling this person it's just an idiot doing the same things, going around in circles. And this person to some extent wants to approach and kind of almost communicate with you and kind of convince you in some ways that that's not the case, that they're not a screw up, they're not, you know, they want to work with you, and in some ways also probably challenge you if you have told this person that maybe they are making some bad decisions in their life, where they, you know, things are not going in the right direction as far as your goals between each other and stuff like that. This person might want to challenge you on that and kind of say, oh, I beg to differ. Okay. On your feelings towards them is Five of Swords upright and going to the Nine of Cups in reverse, suggesting that you don't see any situation, any real emotional fulfillment in this situation, and you don't see it successfully going anywhere. You've seen, and almost to some extent, you're on a defensive posture to some extent. Five of Swords can mean a lot of bad things, but I'm getting a sense that in this context, can also talk about that you're emotionally just kind of pissed off or frustrated at how the situation might have gone. Nine of Pentacles in reverse can probably talk about slow growth. You guys maybe as far as trying to just get things off the ground into a more stable direction and never went there. I don't know, but Five of Swords is a card that can talk about a lot of strife and stuff like that. So it's kind of a heavy energy. So why that's in your feelings? This person must have done something that, you know, they screwed up. I mean, like I said, I pulled the Lovers in reverse earlier just by, I don't know, my intuition said pull it. So maybe there was a disconnect where you guys were playing some games with each other. Maybe, I know all of us are going to say, well, I never did anything wrong. Well, yeah, every sign says that, unfortunately. So somebody has to do it. So maybe it was both of you or one of you. I don't know. How does the person, most on Taurus's mind, how does that person see Taurus at this time? How does the person, most on Taurus's mind, how do they see Taurus at this time? Justice in reverse. This person doesn't feel that you're giving them, you know, the time of day type thing, Taurus. In some ways, I think this person in some ways feels that you're being unfair with them. And that's probably with the Five of Swords. You're kind of approaching them with an aggressive energy. Defending. And it might be from a defensive posture. In other words, that you feel that, I'm standing my ground, bitch. And I'm not caving into your games. No, we're not moving this forward. That's kind of energy that it comes out as. It's kind of a very defensive person might be saying, well, I'm trying to address things and you're not working with me. Well, yeah, because you're always screwing me over and doing all kinds of bullshit, and I don't want to do it anymore. Perhaps that's why. I don't know. How does Taurus see the person that's most on Taurus's mind? How does Taurus see the person that's most on Taurus's mind? One card. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You don't feel things going in your way. It's like this is not what I manifested. Fuck no, it's not. And yeah, Jesus, both of you kind of have a complex about each other. So like, this isn't how it's supposed to go. They're thinking this is unfair. Blah blah blah. Oh. Blamer alert. Blamer alert. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What do we need to know? Why is it? See, the person that's most in Taurus's mind is Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Sun in reverse. God. unhappiness, discontentment, fallouts, bad relationships with people, unhappiness. Yeah. Can also talk about, once again, as Sun in reverse, can also talk about egos flaring. And you're up in arms here on your side, Taurus, just letting you know in your feelings towards this person. Yeah, I think, I'm not saying you're an egotistical person here or anything, Taurus. I'm just saying that this is possible. That's just suggesting that because of some painful situation or something that there was a disagreement about or whatever like that, or a fallout, that there's some, there's some emotions that are flaring, and that's probably what's triggering it. But yeah. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Taurus's mind towards Taurus? Can I get 2 cards, please? I get 2 cards for the likely intentions of the person that's most on Taurus's mind towards Taurus. Devil in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Wah, wah. Taurus, this is how I think this is going to go down. I think this person, to some extent, number one, thinks the situation is whether or not this person screwed up or not, whether or not you left this person. I don't know the situation, okay? That's why I'm throwing these things around. So don't sit there saying, well, that's not what happened, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, look, I don't half the time know who's really doing what here. It's really hard for me to accuse somebody without limited evidence. Okay, but whatever the case is, per the cards here, suggesting that this person feels the situation is you're being unfair with them, number one. Number two, this person to some extent wants to communicate about things that have not been working out between you two. Things that have been just failed ideas going around in circles, bad products, okay? I also got the Page of Wands energy upright, suggesting this person this is a more playful energy, somebody that wants to basically be enthusiastic about changing something. This isn't their feelings, okay? So it doesn't say they're doing it. Okay, but this person is obviously recognizing the situation might be going nowhere, and therefore is considering that maybe I need to talk with Taurus about these issues. So once again, it's possible that this person hasn't approached you about this yet because it's in their feelings. They're considering it, I would think. Okay, I've already talked about your side to some extent, but you don't really feel the situation's going in your favor. You know, it's not a emotionally fulfilling situation with you and this person. Although I think you do have some emotional attachment to this person. Probably the Lovers in reverse suggests at one time things were going really good between you two, but no longer. However, their likely intentions is that this person's actually, it's showing here, they're going to just abandon the situation, your Taurus. And I'm going to say this right now, that even though what I told you was in their feelings, my theory is that if this person doesn't, this is going to be dependent on what they see from you. So this is a very specific story, Taurus, and most of the stories that tarot reads I've been doing for some of the signs have felt like specific stories. So it's either going to be your situation or it's not. I would just disregard this whole thing if it's not your. For God's sake, don't make stuff apply. That's not your situation, but it does suggest here in some ways this person may just reject the situation altogether and just say fuck it, if they don't probably see that you're even emotionally open towards working with them on what has and hasn't worked. I think this person, if you're wondering if you are wanting to work with this person, it does suggest here that they are willing to address problems and try something different type thing. But right now, this person just seeing that it's like, with how they see you, probably suggests that perhaps that's eventually going to override their desire to work on things, and they're just going to say, well, I would have worked on things, but the situation is unfair, and therefore I just say, fuck it. And release the situation, just not put any effort towards it. Ace of Cups in reverse, opportunity going down the drain for connection. What is the likely outcome between Taurus and the person that's most on Taurus's mind? Can I get 1 card, please? Magician in reverse. It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, Taurus, as I said, this person, it seems like will, in the prediction, is probably going to just, I don't know. I think they're going to disconnect from the situation. Magician in reverse suggests just that. There's not going to be any effort really put into trying. It may, not effort, but I mean, it may suggest here that there's going to be a lack of the elements needed to basically make the situation grow and become stronger. aren't going to be there. Okay, so it does seem like there needs to be some problem solving here because of this imbalance that's going on here. And then perhaps once there's some communication, there's some emotional give and take and some more quality and balance between you two, then perhaps this will go upright. But for now, yeah, I'm suggesting it's not going to grow. And we have the Lovers in reverse. I pulled that. Yeah. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. Take it or leave it. Like I said, if you are doing great with your lover or whatever like that, then I guess it's not your reading. That's all. That's all. A lot of Gemini energy there, Taurus. And Aquarius energy. Sagittarius, that's almost at the spine your person. I just put out the spine me, so go and check that out if you haven't. Alright, let's see how your person feels. Something about how the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind feels towards Sagittarius. Can I get 2 cards? What are their feelings towards Sagittarius? Let's get one more shuffle. God, this 5 of Swords is coming out for everyone. It must be how things are going today. How does Sagittarius feel towards the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? How does Sagittarius feel towards the person that's most in Sagittarius' mind? It's a Saturday, for God's sakes. What is this energy? Clarify. The 8 of Pentacles upright. Why is that in Sagittarius' feelings towards this person that's most in Sagittarius' mind? What I need to know. Oh my God. And your feelings, the Hermit in reverse. Going to the 8 of Pentacles upright. Clarifying to the Hermit in reverse. Can you see that? Damn, that's a lot of isolating energy. Quietly working by yourself. Alright, in all seriousness there. Your person feels, to some extent, that there's a bit of a disconnect between you two. And their feelings towards you, Sagittarius. The 5 of Pentacles upright, as you've probably heard a million times, is talk about feeling like you're left out in the cold. But most times it can talk about there's a disconnect. Could be some financial instability in some context, but just general the integrity of the connection between you and this person. This person feels that it's a little bit like lopsided, maybe that you've disconnected from them. Not giving them much love or affection or attention, and they feel left out. 5 of Swords upright suggests that this person's a little bit triggered by you as well. Why? I don't know. Clarify the 5 of Swords upright. Why is the person that will Sagittarius' mind? Why do they have the 5 of Swords upright in their energy towards Sagittarius? Why are they feeling like that? Let's get one more shuffle. Three of Wands in reverse. I don't see it, yeah. This person, I think, Sagittarius, is a little triggered to some extent that they're not seeing that there's any forward movement with you. 3 of Wands in reverse can talk about stagnation. Things are not moving forward. Can also talk about lack of communication between you two. Hence, also the 5 of Pentacles upright would suggest that too. Going to the 5 of Swords, this person, once again, I think this person's a little bit pissed off or irritated. Kind of like, this is bullshit. I don't deserve this. Or, and, you know, if Sagittarius is going to start anything, screw them, type thing. You have the Eight of Pentacles upright, suggesting initially that I was like, okay, well, maybe Sagittarius wants to work on the situation. Let's go into the Hermit in reverse. So I can read this of one of two ways here, Sagittarius. Number one is that this is a situation where you're quietly working on your goals, where you want to go, and as far as this situation, you're probably leaving it in the dark. And you're just kind of taking time to yourself, but at the same time, we've got double Hermit in reverse, suggesting that there could be over-isolation or just kind of intentionally just pulling yourself away from the situation or others in general. You might just be wanting to basically have your bubble and not give a shit about the world right now. That's possible. Okay? You might just be saying, I need to work on myself and focus on what I'm doing right now. Okay? The alternative is that perhaps you might have been in this situation of isolation or kind of, when I say isolation, just kind of taking a lot of time away from this particular person. I don't know if it was anyone else in your life, but in this particular person, you might have just been having time, a lot of time away from this person. Okay, and the Hermit going in reverse, going to the Eight of Pentacles, might suggest that you're coming out of that, wanting to work with this person or considering it. That you might, you know, try and resolve the situation. But you might be kind of thinking about it in some context, like, do our goals align? Can we really do this? Is it really worth my time to invest in this situation again? That's a possibility. Might be more of a skeptical energy of, can we even make this work or not? How does the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind, how does this person see Sagittarius at this time? How does the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind, how do they see Sagittarius at this time? Justice in reverse. I don't know how many times I've had this card come out. Clarify the Justice in reverse. I haven't been clarifying the Justice in reverse. Let's clarify this. I'm just curious what the hell this is about. Clarify the Justice in reverse. Why does this person see Sagittarius, the Justice in reverse? Once again, this would make sense with the energy because the person seems a little pissed off. As I already said, you're out in the cold from you, and you don't seem to want to bother or deal with them. Emperor in reverse. Well, they don't see you in the best light here. They think that you're a controlling, unfair asshole to some extent. Wow, this person has a real chicken and shoulder against you. How does Sagittarius see the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? How does Sagittarius see the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? Ten of Cups? Oh, God. One of these situations, okay. Clarify Ten of Cups upright. Why does Sagittarius see the person that's most in Sagittarius' mind? At the Ten of Cups upright. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to come back to this, and there's a reason why, because I want to see what their intentions show first before I talk about them. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? Towards Sagittarius. Aquarius. Clarify Nine of Swords in reverse. Why is this person's likely intentions the Nine of Swords in reverse towards Sagittarius? Sun in reverse. Sagittarius. So coming back to your energy, how do you see this person? This is possible that you see this person as somebody that you had a very deep connection with, and this person might have had, you know, they might have taken some real estate up in your mind, okay? B, this person may have had some, you know, a lot of history with you for some of you, okay? It's possible maybe, I don't get the sense that this is a brand new person, to be honest, but Whatever the case is, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can talk about somebody that is needy, clingy, dependent, can be a bit of a gold digger, somebody that basically is reckless with money, a gambler, can also talk about illegal or bad behaviors, doing things they shouldn't, a whole lot of, like a laundry list of shit that I'm still kind of holding my hands like this. Probably suggests that there's a lot of things that go with this card that probably aren't good. But yeah, it's going to the Ten of Cups upright, suggesting that perhaps, you know, this person has some issues. Okay, but with the Ten of Cups upright, does suggest that you did have at some point a good connection with this person, and it's possible you also see this person. This is also another possibility. Even if you didn't have a deep connection, you might just see that this person had a lot of potential to them. It could have been more. Had this person not been an enormous shithead, it could have gone somewhere. Okay, I mean, that's sarcastic there. But I mean, in some ways here, Sagittarius, I think that you see this person as perhaps also somebody that could have been a little bit clingy, or maybe just a little bit too needy in the money department. That's not going to be all for you. I mean, it's going to be like a small percentage of you, okay? But it's possible. I have to say this because there's someone out there that may resonate too. Okay, but Nine of Pentacles can reverse, can talk about a gold digger. Concerning going to the Ten of Cups upright. Somebody that can also get into relationships for the wrong reasons. AKA they want money, so therefore, fuck the emotional part, and as long as it's person feeding me money, I'll stick around. Not good. Page of Cups in reverse does suggest that this person and their intentions is probably going to A, spy on you, B, jealous, C, potentially engage in mind games a little bit, even though it's like Page of Swords energy in reverse. But Page of Cups in reverse is also somebody that stalks you a little bit, somebody that can be just like irritable, you know, passive aggressive, a whole lot of bad things, naughty things, brat. Okay, this person seems, and I have no doubt that that's accurate because of the fact that this is on their feelings. Yeah. Nine of Swords in reverse does suggest this person is not going to stress about essentially the situation is it's kind of in this way where this person is kind of trying to release the stress about the situation not going their way type thing. It's you know, the Sun in reverse, we have to also be concerned here that maybe can't talk about serious egos and stuff like that. So I almost wonder to some extent if this person wants to almost convince you in some way that they don't really have a complex about them and that you've got that all wrong. Just be aware that this can talk about somebody that is mind games and kind of like telling people shit that isn't really necessarily true, especially about themselves. I mean, so I don't know. This person's their energy's a little bit weird here. Sagittarius, I'd just be a little cautious with this person. That is, you know, I'm not saying if you're a cross-watcher that you're a bad person, but I don't know. What I'm seeing here, we don't even know this is you if you're cross-watching, and I feel like you're kind of hoovering around me or something like that, but just saying. Yeah, just with the Alchemist. Maybe I'll see something. Clarify the outcome, or not clarify, give me an outcome between Sagittarius and the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind. I got too many things running through my head right now. It's like I'm still trying to like piece this situation together. Like who's exactly doing what, because it's like a mystery in some ways. What is the likely outcome between Sagittarius and the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind that's showing up in this reading? Oh, come on. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, how you see this person. How does the Nine of Pentacles upright specifically relate to Sagittarius? What do I need to know? How does the Nine of Pentacles upright specifically relate to the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? One more shuffle. Fuck this outcome, dude. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles as the outcome between Sagittarius and the person that's most important. Give me one card, please. Okay. Alright, well, that makes sense. Here's the deal, Sagittarius. Okay. This suggests here that even if there is conflict or some strife going on in the situation, with the Nine of Pentacles upright as the outcome, things will stabilize. And what that probably indicates is that although this card is an independent energy when it is upright, it does also talk about sometimes that you and another person, if you're coming in together as a connection, can be talking about finally aligning goals and values and things. In other words, there might be a conversation that will go on suggesting on how things need to work and how we need to work as a team together. And I also probably know that you've been scheming this to some extent, and that's probably where it transitions from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles upright. Okay, clarifying to it is the Three of Swords in reverse, suggesting whatever pain that happened between you and this person, or if there was conflict, Five of Swords, you're going to come out of it. No longer. Okay, that is going to end. Great. Why does this Nine of Pentacles upright relate to you? Because you have unfinished business with the person. You don't feel the cycle's closed yet. How does it relate to them? Four of Cups in reverse, suggesting that whatever griping this person has been having about the situation, and all the stuff we already talked about, suggests that this person's going to miraculously recover out of it, and once again, the situation is going to come to an abrupt resolution. Okay? And this is probably going to involve some type of communication or conversation between you and this person that seems to straighten things out. How long is that going to last? Could be days. Could be an hour, for all I know. I don't know. But whatever the case is, it does suggest in some ways that there will be some conflict here, maybe some you guys at a distance and stuff, but you'll come back together eventually. I think this person is going to probably spy on you a little bit and kind of keep tabs and, you know, some stalker kind of crap. But whatever the case is, it does seem that given that you see them as the Ten of Cups upright, you might feel sorry for this person. Perhaps you're going to give in to things, I don't know. Okay, but whatever the case is, it does seem like there will be a reconnection between you two. Okay? Again, I'm not getting energies so far in my readings that are suggesting people are doing swimmingly well with each other. I'm getting disconnections. And I'm just reading exactly what the cards are showing. So, just saying that because it's like, God, like every reading is like the same thing. But anyways, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I don't want to sound like I'm being negative or something, but I mean, it's just what the cards are telling me. Break. Aquarius, let's do your reading. Yes, let's do that. Alright, tell me about the person that's most on Aquarius' mind. Can I get 2 cards describing how that person feels towards Aquarius? 2 cards, please. Got gentle air energy with the Ace of Swords upright, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. How does Aquarius feel towards the person that's most on Aquarius' mind? How does Aquarius feel towards the person that's most on the person's mind. Two cards. Aries energy and Scorpio energy. Three of Wands upright and Seven of Cups in reverse. Holy whoa. This is how it showed up. Let me show you. Giving you an actual... It went out like that. Let's see what it is. Queen of Swords in reverse. Whoa. What's that about? Clarify the Devil in reverse. Why is the person that's most on Aquarius' mind? Why are they feeling the Devil in reverse energy towards Aquarius? What do I need to know? Tower in reverse. Jesus. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Why is Aquarius feeling this Seven of Cups in reverse? Feelings towards this person. King of Wands in reverse. Wow, what a confusing reading. Might as well just clarify the Three of Wands upright. Why is Aquarius feeling the Three of Wands upright towards the person that's most on it? Aquarius' mind. King of Cups in reverse. Whoa. Jesus. Well, Aquarius, it seems like I have absolutely no idea what the hell this is even saying. Yes. I'm just kidding. Ace of Swords upright, going to the Queen of Swords in reverse. God. Both of you, I can already tell, might have a situation forming between you two. This person might feel that in some ways, the Queen of Swords in reverse, that you're intentionally withholding information, to some extent, or withholding communication. Okay? And their feelings towards you, let me just show you that. The Queen of Swords in reverse probably suggests that it's also possible here, Aquarius, I mean, this is going to be a typical Aquarius reading where it's like really confused and understand what the hell's being, really going on here, but it might also suggest in their feelings that this person is intentionally withholding communication from you, not you withholding communication from them. Supply it how you see it, okay? Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody that absolutely, would do stuff like that. And it's because they've got, like, A, an agenda, and B, there's things that they might be irritated they're not getting their way in some cases, or they just feel they're being stubborn. And it's like, well, Aquarius isn't going to get their way. No, I'm going to get my way type thing. It's like they almost want communication to go in a certain direction as well. And if there was to be communication, there has to be certain things that they want to be said, things to be discussed, not what you want to discuss. They want it to go in a certain direction, but at its simplest forms can just talk about that this person may be intentionally withholding communication. Okay, the Tower in reverse to suggest that maybe there was some type of upheaval in this situation, and it may not have been between you and this person. It could have just been for this person. To some extent, they are having a revelation about something. The Devil in reverse can talk about a worsening of obsession. And the Tower in reverse, I'm getting this as a worsening energy. And the only reason I'm saying this is because of the Queen of Swords in reverse, suggesting this person probably has some issues or some things that they're not happy with about how the situation's going, and therefore it's starting to irritate them. But at the same time, there could be some type of obsession going on here, Aquarius. Okay? It's not going to be for all of you. But Tower in reverse, going to the Devil in reverse, a little concerning there. Three of Wands upright does suggest that you might be moving forwards with this person. You might still actually be entertaining them in some ways, or trying to. Okay, whether this person is kind of being stubborn with you or not, I don't know. Okay, it does suggest in their feelings that they are, but you might still be having some type of communication to some extent. It might be hit or miss. And for others of you, it's just waiting around. Okay? Not really sure where this situation is. Maybe it's going to go somewhere, or maybe it's not. Okay, the King of Cups in reverse does suggest that you're emotionally closed off to the situation. You're not really putting your best foot forward as far as the emotional department. You're not really making much moves in the emotional department. And the King of Wands in reverse, once again, starts talking about putting the brakes on things. Okay, it is my player card in the deck, but I don't really get, there's nothing really here indicating that you're doing that, Aquarius. Seven of Cups in reverse, I mean, God, there's so many ways this reading can be interpreted. Why are you doing this to me, Aquarius? Seven of Cups in reverse, generally talking about a revelation on something. Something that you are seeing the situation. Perhaps there's things you're starting to come to terms with about how the situation is, or how this person is, or maybe what you want out of this situation. I don't know. Okay, let's see how you guys see each other. Maybe it'll explain a bit more. It's still kind of like a little confusing on things. How does the person that's most on Aquarius' mind, how does that person see Aquarius at this time? Can you get one card, please? Get one card on how the person most on Aquarius' mind sees Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They think that in some cases, one, there's no growth between you and them, and two, they probably might just in general see that you're unstable as a person as far as your goals and commitments and where you're going and what you're doing. I don't know, they could also see you as having financial struggles for some of you. Others of you, they just feel that you're not really making much effort to really try and progress the situation with them. Dragging your heels a little bit. Which we've got King of Cups in reverse and King of Wands in reverse on your side, Aquarius. So this is something that's probably accurate. How does Aquarius see the person as most on Aquarius' mind? King of Wands. What in the Lord? King of Wands in reverse. Do you see them as King of Wands in reverse? In your feelings, King of Wands in reverse. So maybe that suggests in some ways that it's on this person's side. You might see this person here, Aquarius, now that I think about it. So this is in your feelings towards this person, King of Wands in reverse. Perhaps you think this person to some extent has an agenda. The Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like almost suggesting, and it's also possible for some of you, the Seven of Cups in reverse can talk about a worsening of confusion and fantasies and delusions. Maybe you think this person has a real, like, kind of, I don't know, living in La La Land. It's like almost like they're doing their own thing in some ways, and they have some, like, goal on what they want. Whether or not that actually is, you know, fitting of reality, it doesn't really matter. You might just get a sense maybe this person's just, you know, I don't know, got some issues here where it's like they just could be clingy. You could also think that this person is just, I don't know, has this idea on how things should be between you two. Okay? You could also be concerned that this person's trying to manipulate you in some ways, or trying to basically has a scheme up their hands. Okay, so it's possible that you're withholding emotions here for that reason. I don't know, but what is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? Aquarius. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Aquarius's mind towards Aquarius? What do I need to know? God. High Priestess in reverse and the Death in reverse. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse. Why is this person's likely intention towards Aquarius? The High Priestess in reverse. What do I need to know? Sun in reverse. Oh, God, why are all these freaking cards coming out? They're the same cards over and over and over. Aquarius, this is suggesting that this person to some extent doesn't really, you know, as a person, they're not trusting their, you know, their mind, well, not their mind, but their soul to some extent, and their heart's probably telling them, I don't know, it might be telling them conflicting things about what they should be doing and how they should be handling the situation, but this person for some reason doesn't seem to want to follow that. In some cases, the Sun reverse can also talk being discontent, depression, Can talk about just feeling like a low self-esteem in some cases. Can also talk about bad egos and things like that, which this person could have with the Queen of Swords in reverse. But whatever the case is, this person seems to not really be following what the signs and cues of the universe are telling them to do. In other words, they're just kind of, once again, being stubborn, wanting to do things their way. And the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody that's in their feelings here. It is towards you, so I mean, once again, with these Aquarius readings, could go. I mean, just gotta apply it how you see it. I mean, it can go either way here. I'm getting a lot of mixed feelings on how I feel about this read, on who's really doing what. I'll clarify this in the end here. Otherwise I'm going to confuse myself here. Death in reverse suggests this person's unwilling. They're not really learning or growing from the situation. Can also talk about this person doesn't want to. It's almost in some ways they want to see the situation in a certain way, and the fact that it's not fitting all those variables and stuff like that, and not getting the outcome they want, it's starting to kind of drive them nuts a little bit. In some cases, holding on to something that's already kind of not working, instead of adapting and changing and transforming to, go to something new or just accept the situation for what it is, this person doesn't want to. Okay. And like I said, the Devil in reverse, I already called it the Tower in reverse, can also talk. This person got like a lot of refusal or stubbornness to them, and that they want to do things their way, and they seem to, and even if they know better, it's almost like a resistance to want to do anything different. It's just like they want to see it how they want to see it, type thing. It's very strange. What is the likely outcome between Aquarius and the person that lost Aquarius' mind? Can I get one card, please? I'll be down to the Ten of Cups. Upright. Clarify the Ten of Cups upright. Clarify the Ten of Cups upright. How is that the outcome between Aquarius and the person that's most on Aquarius' mind? Can I get one card, please? Tell me a little bit more. Ten of Wands in reverse. Oh my god, these readings. Just bonus readings today. I don't know what these readings are telling me today. Oh, okay, well, I mean, that could make sense in some ways. Actually, that would make sense. So, hang on here. How does the Ten of Wands in reverse, how does that relate specifically to the person that's most on Aquarius' mind? Can I get one card, please? So, in your feelings, Seven of Cups in reverse. How relates to your person, Seven of Cups in reverse? Aquarius, it's also possible here that your person, and I'm just saying, the other option I just want to let you know is that in your feelings towards this person, it's possible that you feel that this person in some case has a predetermined conclusion on how they pretty much see you or something like that, okay, and therefore may not be putting any effort into the situation. You might also feel like you're waiting on this person to emotionally open up to you. Okay, I'm just letting you know about that. This person may see you as somebody that's unstable for whatever reason. You might see this person as non-committal. This person also might have, it's possible that they are releasing you in some cases and withholding communication, but it's also possible they feel that you are withholding communication or trying to release the situation. It could also be some degree of obsession on whose side, I don't know. You can decide that. But I'm leaning towards it could be on your person's side, given they got Death in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, got the Sun in reverse on their intentions towards you. Ten of Cups upright does suggest this is an emotionally this could be a very good connection between you two, but it's going to Ten of Wands in reverse, suggesting that neither one of you are just going to be kind of dropping the effort into the situation. So it's like almost, in some cases, one would almost ask, is this a releasement of this Ten of Cups upright? Okay, because that would make sense in this situation. Both of you are just saying, fuck it. Well, I'm not putting energy to it. If you're not going to put energy towards it, I'm not going to put energy towards it. Yeah, we could be something good, but I'm not going to put the effort into it. Okay. How does the Ten of Wands in reverse relate to Aquarius specifically? Can I get one card, please? The World card. So it's completion in some ways. Distance also possibly. Yeah. Boy, Aquarius, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with what I said. This reading's kind of confusing. Yeah, Aquarius, I wish I could give you a better description. I think all these reads are just going to be bonus reads today. I don't know. The way the cards are coming out and stuff is just kind of like not always making sense. And it's kind of confusing. Who knows what the reason for that is. Maybe it's the moon energy. I do not even make any sense half the time with these readings right now. At least for this reading session. I'm just not going to dwell on it. I'm just not, because it's just going to confuse me more. Pisces, it's your turn now. Let's do your reading. And I'm just giving you a disclaimer. I've been struggling with some of the reads. Have been making I don't know, not making sense. I don't know. So may not be a story. Today's just going to be a bonus reading session. Okay, that's it. So I don't know. It's either sure or it's not. I don't really feel like half the stuff that's being said in the tarot right now, at least to me, is making sense. Tell me about the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Can I get two cards on how that person feels towards Pisces? How does Pisces feel towards the person that's most on Pisces' mind? How does Pisces feel towards the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Clarify the Four of Cups upright. Got Virgo and Cancer energy on their side. Sagittarius, Leo energy, and Gemini energy on your side. Clarify the Four of Cups upright. Why is the person that's most in Pisces' mind? Why are they feeling Four of Cups energy towards Pisces? Four of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles upright. Why are they feeling why is Pisces person feeling the Ten of Pentacles upright? Pisces. Lovers in reverse. Pisces. So let's start with on your side. You're getting the Lovers upright and the Knight of Wands upright, suggesting that you do want forward movement with this person. There is something that you find that this person could be somebody you could marry, somebody that could be a lover, someone, a romantic partner, somebody that you would like to have better, closer relations with this person, okay? It's also possible that you just see this person as somebody as sexually charming, someone that you, I don't know, just want to screw this person to some extent. You want to do something with this person, move things forward a little bit. Make it a deeper connection. Okay. On this person's side, though, they have a little bit of weird energy here. The Four of Cups upright does suggest that this person is kind of in the should-have, the would-have, the could-haves, and just bored, could be discontentment to some extent, not happy with what they have around them, just unsatisfied with the situation. That's possible. With the Four of Cups upright, or just longing for something more than it really is. Okay, the Four, it can also just talk about uncertainty to some extent. This guy's under the tree for a reason. He's not really sure, like, he's missing obviously what's around the opportunities and kind of longing for an opportunity that really isn't there, about something. Maybe they're feeling like there's something not in the situation between you. I don't know. Four of Swords in reverse does talk about this person probably got over something that happened in their life, or maybe they're just going through a stressful period or something like that, but they're coming out of it to some extent. Maybe there's some type of hardship, but this person seems to be kind of in, I don't know, uncertain. You seem to be more straightforward about in your feelings. This person seems to be a little more uncertain. Okay, Ten of Pentacles upright does talk about the consideration of a long-term connection probably with you, I would suggest, in your feelings, but it's going to the Lovers in reverse, and your feelings towards them, Lovers upright. I almost wonder if, like, are they deliberating that? Like, is this something I can really do? I don't know. How's the person that's most on Pisces' mind? How does that person see Pisces at this time? How does the person that's most on Pisces' mind, how do they see Pisces at this time? Ace of Wands in reverse. How does Pisces see the person that's most on Pisces' mind? One card, please. Strength in reverse. How they see you is Ace of Wands in reverse. Suggesting this person, in some cases, your Pisces is almost seeing that there's very limited progress being put towards them on your side. Even though this is in your feelings, that's just something that you're considering. It doesn't mean to say you're taking action towards this person. Okay, how they're seeing you is somebody that's not taking action. So perhaps you're considering this. Perhaps you're considering giving them a little bit more than a bone. Strength in reverse. How they see, how you see them is the Strength in reverse, suggesting that this person they're not putting effort towards the situation either. They're almost kind of giving up on it. Okay, so both of you kind of have this complex where it's like, well, neither one of us is really actually doing anything in this situation. It's like, okay, well, it seems like on your side of things, Pisces, at least you do want a deep connection with this person, or at least to spice things up. This person's still kind of, I don't know, considering it, unsure what they want. What is the likely intentions for the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Can I get two cards, please? What is the likely intention? The person that's most on Pisces' mind towards Pisces. Can I get two cards? Clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. What is the likely intention of the Two of Wands in reverse? What do I need to know about that? There's the Queen of Swords in reverse again. This is almost suggests here, Pisces, that this person isn't going to stress about the situation or coming out of it. I have two cards suggesting that whatever, I don't know, like thinking or deliberation period, or uncertainty or boredom period or discontentment to some extent kind of Once again, the should have, the could have, the would have. Maybe things could have been different if we had done this, or it went this way, or we had this, or we, this was different, or that was different. I don't know. Whatever the case, this person doesn't seem to be stressing as much. That's almost like they're kind of in the deliberations coming to an end to some extent. But with the Queen of Swords in reverse going to the Two of Wands in reverse might suggest that this person's already kind of made a decision on where they stand or where they want to go with things and stuff like that, but may not be telling you that. That would be withholding that information. Why? I don't know. Okay. What is the likely outcome between Pisces and the person that's the most in Pisces mind? Can I get one card, please? Can I get one card describing the likely outcome between Pisces and the person that's the most on Pisces mind? Let's get one more shuffle. There you go. This person, I told you, is probably not telling you this here, Pisces, and it's showing an outcome. There's going to be a disconnect here. Okay, the situation for some reason seems to be having some issues here. Okay, yeah. How does the Six of Swords upright in the outcome relate specifically to Pisces? Let's see if I can get some more information. How does the Six of Swords upright specifically relate to Pisces? Two of Wands in reverse. Probably you're going to be aware of the decision. I guess they will tell you at some point, or you'll find that out. Two of Wands in reverse and their intentions, and how it relates to you. Two of Wands in reverse. How does the Six of Swords upright specifically relate to the person that's most on the Pisces mind? Tower in reverse. Clarify the Tower in reverse. Why is the Tower reversed? Whoa. Look at this. Nine of Swords in reverse on their intentions towards you. Tower in reverse to Nine of Swords in reverse on their side. How it relates in the outcome. I think in this particular context here, Pisces, this is quite possible that this person, now that I'm looking at everything here, I think this person in some ways, unfortunately disconnected from you. Okay, this does seem like this is quite possible. This was an established connection that had been going for quite some time between you two. Okay, you don't get to the lovers overnight, so it must have been a very romantic connection between you two. Something that was basically quite a firm. It's possible. Maybe you had a lot of intimacy with this person, but whatever the case is, maybe there might have even been a relationship at one point between you and this person. Okay, there might have been a good connection, something that would seem like it was strong at one point, and then it started to have some issues, and it kind of dissolved after that. But maybe you guys were just loosely trying to go back and forth with each other type thing. Maybe it's one of those situations. But whatever the case is, there might have been some standstill where you guys are a little bit disconnected from each other, uncertain about where things are going, but neither of you are really putting the effort in. It does seem like this person's just kind of, saying, fuck it, I don't worry about this situation. And as far as they're concerned, if there was a tower moment that basically shocked this person's foundation, basically caused things to separate between you two. Maybe, for example, a tower moment could have been like a massive argument between you and this person. Something you said to them. No. Something that just really rubbed them the wrong way and really made them think about the situation. Or maybe it was something else that happened. Okay? Probably suggests that they're getting over it. Okay? Tower is coming to an end. Cleaning up the ashes a little bit and just deciding to say, fuck it, I need to move on. Okay. Nine of Swords in reverse suggests that they're, kind of in some ways just biting the bullet and just saying, whatever wreckage there is, it is what it is. I'm not putting this tower back together. Okay. Six of Swords upright suggesting that. And that's, So I think this person is just going to choose to move away, and you're kind of recognizing they've made a decision to do that. And how that's going to be introduced to you is another story. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to come to you. And the Queen of Swords in reverse probably will delay the communication of that to the last minute. So this is also possible. This person might just leave it to the very last minute to let you know. Or is it, like I said, they're not going to let you know, and you're going to have to find out in some other way that this person is just setting sail to some other direction. Might leave you hanging. Anyways, Pisces, I don't know if I'm connecting today, so sorry. This is not going to be for everyone here. I do have I've got 2 cards of Leo, 3 cards of Leo, Aries, Gemini, more Aries energy, 1 card of Aquarius, Cancer, Libra energy, Virgo energy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, 2 cards of Gemini, 3 cards of Leo, 2 of Aries, and Virgo, and whatever else was that. Alright, that's what I got for you. Hopefully that makes some type of sense. But yeah, seems to be a disconnect here going on. And I think this person's just kind of like getting over whatever, you know, maybe they wanted things to be a certain way. You're Pisces, and it just, I don't know, didn't go their way, and they just had enough of it. I'm not getting a connection. You know, if things are going well between you and your person, or going decent, then this is not you. That's what the cards are showing here. Oh, we're going to Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, you're my last sign that I'm reading for, except I might repeat Scorpio's reading, because it's so, I don't know, it was not good. I mean, not good in a way that I didn't really understand what the hell was going on there. Alright. Split the deck. Tell me about the person that's most on Virgo's mind. Can I get 2 cards describing how that person feels towards Virgo, please? 2 cards. Now the person that's most on Virgo's mind, how that person feels towards Virgo. 2 cards. How does Virgo feel about the person that's most on Virgo's mind? Can you get 2 cards, please? Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. Why is Virgo feeling the Page of Swords in reverse energy towards the person that's most of Virgo's mind? Page of Swords in reverse. Just let you know. Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse, please. 6 of Swords. Pretty much, I have a sense I know where this is going already. No, let me clarify that. Clarify the Knight of Wands upright. Why is the person that's most on? I think I'm going to take it for that. And that. Clarify the Knight, or the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Why is the person that's most on Virgo's mind? Why are they feeling the Nine of Swords in reverse energy towards Virgo? Virgo, this might have been a situation where you had some disagreements or arguments with this person, or just felt that you were having to compete for this person's attention. I don't know. It's also possible that this person felt to some extent. Actually, I'm going to retract what I just said there, Virgo. I think this person is possibly thinking that they were fighting for your attention. Five of Wands in reverse suggests they're probably coming out of it. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse also suggests that they're not gonna basically be anxious about it anymore, or just allow themselves to basically be stressed about this situation. Okay, it's also possible, once again, there could have been some arguments, could have been some fights, could have been some disagreements, could have been a breakup, there could have been a lot of stuff like that. Whatever the case is, if there was any dilemma or problem or issue like that, this person's not worrying about it anymore. They're getting out of their head about it. They don't want to strain themselves about it. Okay. Now, the next to in their energy is the Knight of Wands upright, suggesting that this person wants to take forward movement to Two of Cups upright. Okay, this person wants to mend a connection, probably the Lovers in reverse, might have had a fallout with you, and therefore wants to mend the situation. So, this isn't their feelings, doesn't mean to say they're going to do it, but I think this person is having an insurgent passion, which is probably why that Nine of Swords is in reverse. Normally when somebody starts to get emotional for someone or want them sexually or whatever like that, they'll start to disregard the stress and tension if there's been enough time that's passed. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay, the Emperor upright on your side here is what's interesting, because it probably suggests in your feelings that either A, you feel that this person is taking control of things to some extent, and that's possible. With the Knight of Wands energy, you might see this person as trying to make advances or take control of the situation a little bit and make things right. It's also possible that you could be holding back a little bit with the Emperor upright. The Emperor upright is somebody that is fair and balanced and things like that, but can be very stern about their commitments on what they're doing. And the reason I was saying hold back was because I saw Six of Swords upright going to the Page of Swords in reverse, suggesting that in some ways, Page of Swords in reverse can talk about a lot of bad things here. Most times it would probably suggest here that you're withholding telling this person that you're just moving on, but at the same time it can be a stubborn person, suggesting that the Emperor energy would also suggest that we worse if it was reversed, but can just kind of be in some ways kind of like holding commitments that it's like, I'm not budging, I'm not willing to talk about it, I'm moving on. Sorry. So this person might be like, fuck. That might be what's causing them to want to do this. Okay, because it's like, well, I need to do something. It's I need to take action before it's too late. That's possible. Let's just see what else comes up and read, and then maybe sort of. How does the person that's most on Virgo's mind, how does that person see Virgo at this time? One card. Page of Cups in reverse. So they see you as shut off again. From to your commitments, you're not willing to entertain this again. Could also believe and perceive with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Can talk about stalking a little bit, but I almost wonder if you. Yeah, I mean, it's also possible here, Virgo, for a small percentage of you. It may be the situation where you're wondering in your feelings if this person's moving on for you and not telling you about it. That's possible. Okay? And this person may feel that you're stalking them. May be aware that you're kind of trying to figure out what their intentions are. That's also possible. I don't know. It's a little confusing sometimes to really know what's what, but let's just see what else comes out. How does Virgo see the person that's most in Virgo's mind? Can I get one card, please? Ace of Swords upright. Oh, I'm so sick of Ace of Swords coming out. What is that supposed to be? Clarify the Ace of Swords upright. What do I need to know? Why does Virgo see the person that's most in Virgo's mind and the Ace of Swords upright? Emperor in reverse? That's what I thought. This person might be a bit controlling here. Maybe no, that was more on your side though. So Virgo, I almost wonder if this energy is flip-flopped. Because it would make sense that way. Is that, it's like, how you see this person as the Emperor in reverse and the Ace of Swords. It's almost like this person might be controlling the communication or the way things are going, or kind of controlling into being overly domineering and stuff like that. In your feelings towards this person is the Emperor energy, upright. And as I kind of already said earlier, I said I almost wonder if to some extent this person is kind of knowing that you're trying to figure out if they're moving on from you or something like that. That's a possibility, okay? And so I kind of wonder to some extent, is this person... God, I don't know if this person is communicating with you, gotta be careful that I don't know if this person is maybe just telling you what you want to hear, knowing that you like them. Oh man, I don't know, these readings are so confusing today. Let's see their intentions. Let me find out their intentions and I'll clarify this. What is the person that's most in Virgo's mind? What is their likely intentions towards Virgo? Tell me about the person that's most on Virgo's mind. What is their likely intentions towards Virgo? What do we need to know? 2 cards. 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh god, so maybe it is this person. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse can talk about somebody that is over domineering. Once again, it can be my narcissist card in some contexts. This does talk about somebody that can be a sore loser, somebody that basically will bark out orders, can be authoritarian, okay? They might be the leader, trying to be the leader, and basically, but they're doing things where they're trying to control people and just be a bad leader, not really do things in the right context, and that can be, you know, unnecessarily trying to control things and stuff like that. Once again, be a sore loser, trying to basically just be a bit of an asshole sometimes. Okay, and the 8 of Cups in reverse suggests somebody here that is unwilling to move on from you despite knowing it's a bad situation or it's not working out for them. It doesn't mean to say that you're a bad person. It just can indicate that it's not, the situations aren't doing anything for them, and maybe it's not a good fit. Maybe you told them it's not a good fit. I don't know. But whatever the case is, this person is aware of these things, but, you know, once again, it's like, I don't want to walk away from the situation, even if I lost. Both of these cards can indicate that things didn't go in the right direction. We got the Lovers in reverse suggesting that too. Oh my god, this person might be someone, I'm getting here now, Virgo, that maybe you're aware that this person might be a little controlling or a little bit weird. I don't know. Maybe this person's just thinking that, on a lighter note here, how do they see you, okay? Remove the spying on bullshit that I was talking about. This Page of Cups in reverse can't just be a rejected love offer, which would make sense in this situation. Perhaps you are quietly moving away from this person. Okay, it's hard for me to know 100% sometimes, just because how the energy is showing up on the board here. But I am getting overall that it is possible that your person might. I thought your person may be the one in control here, that was kind of thinking you're the obsessive one, but it's possible that it's actually them here, and it might be that you're just realizing that this person is a little bit like the Monopoly man, wanting things their way. Do not pass go! Do not collect $200! I don't know. What is the likely outcome between Virgo and the person that's most in Virgo's mind? Give me 1 card, please, for the likely outcome between Virgo and this person that's most on Virgo's mind. 1 card. 10 of Wands. I mean, this could be coming to a close with the 10 of Wands being, you know, card 10. But let's talk about this. Is going to be an enormous burden. I think it's going to be a lot of like strain between the both of you, to some extent. So I don't know if the situation is really. I wouldn't think the situation is going to be that productive here, Virgo. It's probably going to be kind of a big weight, essentially. Hence the guy hunching over, trying to basically fix the situation. How does the 10 of Wands upright, how does that specifically relate to Virgo? 1 card. Okay. I thought I saw that earlier. How does the how does the 10 of Wands how does the 10 of Wands upright? I've been reading too many cards. How does that specifically relate to the person that's most on Virgo's mind? 1 card for the outcome. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. yeah. Just kind of coming back to this Eight of Cups energy in reverse with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like this person is like aware that the situation isn't really growing or going anywhere, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if they're trying to fix it or they just kind of feel like they have such an ego to them that they know what needs to be done in the situation. Virgo just needs to do what it needs to do to make it work. And if Virgo doesn't want to play ball, then yeah, it's not going to work. I don't know. I think this person does have a bit of an ego to them. It's possible, Virgo, and I think you might be aware of it to some extent. This person wants to do things their way, and as far as if you were to discuss how to fix the situation, it would be 100% what they want to do, not you. Four of Cups in reverse does suggest that you're just getting over whatever. You're not gonna, worry what you could have done better in the situation. You're not gonna be like stressing about or thinking about what could have happened or should have been done. It's like you're just like, fuck, I don't want to deal with this. Probably because it's an enormous weight in my shoulders, and I just want it to be over. I want the cycle to close. That's probably where the Six of Swords energy upright is coming up. But you just have to apply it how you see it. Once again, I'm just making these bonus readings today. I don't think I'm just gonna. I feel like I'm not connecting with any of these reads. I was gonna redo Scorpio's reading, but given all these reads are dysfunctional, I'm like, what difference does it make where I redo it? It's not gonna change anything. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Virgo. Sorry, this is a big mess. Just a bonus today. That's it. I don't think any of this shit's making sense. Alright, that's a wrap. Please like, share, and subscribe this video if you enjoyed it. Once again, it's just a bonus reading today, because I sure as fuck didn't know half this message was trying to, like, who was doing what, or where it was going. Just kind of a bummer. And that does happen from time to time, but I do hope you liked the video. If you did, please, drop a like. I really appreciate that. And even share the video. It would really help get some more eyeballs to the channel. But without further ado, I'm out. I hope you have a great rest of your day and weekend. Thanks for watching.